Good morning, chat. Oh my goodness. How's everybody doing today? Excuse me. I hope everyone's having a good one today. Oh, hold on a moment. Oh, Tana, thank you so much for the $4.99. Tab 52 and 53. Thank you, I appreciate it. I very much appreciate it. I can give you a heart for that. I really like that there's a heart that I can throw over that. Really cool. I hope you guys like the music. I believe I did this correctly. So, there is a website that I am using right now. It's called Epidemic. I was actually suggested this website. Actually, is the music playing loud enough? Hold on. I don't know if you can hear it. I'm gonna turn it down for myself because it's kind of loud. It's very loud for me. But please tell me if you can hear it. I hope you can. If it was very quiet, I'm gonna be very upset with myself. I've been trying to get better when it comes to actually playing the music. But this is not Nintendo music. Holy crap, that's awesome. Now it's not like a light, it's like not like something that you can buy once. It's like a yearly thing to play the music. Excuse me. So it was not cheap, but I think it'll be worth it to play the music. I paid for like a year well, the year subscription kicks in next month, so that's exciting. Just gonna make sure everybody is online here. Let me see. They have not started yet, as far as it looks. They have not started the stream yet. I'm surprised. Doesn't it start soon? Let's see. It starts here in about 10 minutes, so they should start. Oh, they are live literally right now. Literally right now. Look at that. Awesome. Just a reminder for you guys, if you do not have it open, go ahead and pop out the stream for yourself. I have to have it at least, I'm gonna make sure it's at least 1%. It needs to be at least 1% volume. If you want to watch it, actually, it's gonna be louder for me. I'm gonna adjust it afterwards, and when the time comes, I'll put it like up in the corner. You're not gonna see this. Here, I'll switch over to here. It'll be up in the corner right here for you guys so that you can see it right here, but for the time being it's not gonna be there. But anyway, today we're really just gonna be watching the stream. Along with that, I'm gonna turn it down for myself. Holy cow. Along with that, we are also going to be doing some Razorback, because Razorback has returned again. Nobody is surprised, especially not me. Oh wow, we have 2 days and 5 hours to get rid of them. I'll be honest with you, we never don't do it. I think enough people jump on and do it enough times just to get rid of it, because they really don't want to lose a relay. And I'll be honest with you, I would agree that losing a relay is bad. It's a bad thing to have happen. So you know, that is a no-go. Now, if I remember correctly, let me double check. I have a few of the ciphers myself. Let me look at what you need are these cryptographic alus here, and they come from Corpus Archwing missions. So what I'm gonna do is, until the stream starts, I am just gonna farm a couple of those. I don't really have a drop booster on. Well, actually, you know what? How much platinum do I have? I have enough platinum. I'm gonna throw on a small booster. I'll throw on like a 3-day. Was it resource? Doubles the chance, and then doubles the amount of pickups. Doubles the amount of resources you can get. I'm pretty sure. No, wait. Those are the same thing. That's the drop chance. This is just the drop amount. I'm gonna be honest. No, actually, just give me this. This is much better. Excuse me. Okay. Now, if you would like to join me, I know there's not going to be a lot of people today. Today is a little bit this is going to be a weird one because people are probably either in school or in work or both. You're working in school. But I figured that I would still stream this anyway, and I will edit together a short compilation of what is coming out and throw it in a video, hopefully tomorrow. Hopefully for tomorrow. I see no reason for it not to go up tomorrow. But yeah, very excited to be back. There will be no, like, there is going to be a stream tonight, but it's going to be later. And it's going to be like at 10 p.m. and it might not be on YouTube. It might just be on Twitch. We'll see. We'll see. This is from Corpus Archwing Units. I just want to double check that we're getting to the right one. Ironically, I made it to this one. Why is it ironic? Okay, so main arching missions near Jupiter and Neptune. Okay, so Jupiter and Neptune is where we want to go. Again, if you want to join in, Jupiter, Neptune. There's Neptune, there's Jupiter. We're gonna do Jupiter because why not? Why not? The exciting stuff. I got 5 minutes here. Oh man, what are you guys most excited for? Oh, you know what I'm most excited for? Okay, so here's something that's really interesting. I'm gonna turn down the music just a little bit. Okay. Here's what I'm most excited for. We're probably gonna get news on crossplay. That is probably going to happen. We're probably going to get news, obviously, of the next Warframe. The next Warframe stuff is coming. I'm going to assume that since it's Halloween themed, that we will probably get news. My thought process is that it's going to come out during the Halloween time. You obviously will get it no matter what time of the year, but it's going to premiere during the Halloween event, which is coming back. I would assume is at least coming back this year. I would hope that it comes back this year, but I am not entirely too sure about what to expect. I don't know. Well, we will have to wait and see. I streamed a bit last week. Kick dropped 16 frames per second. I'm sorry to hear that. Hold on. Let me switch to live chat so I can get everybody's chats there. I wish Plague Star returns. What is Plague Star? See, that sounds like something I just haven't seen. Ooh, Hilarium. Nice. Always nice to get a little bit of that. A little bit of the cookie, as you might think of it. Alright, I turned back on the music for Warframe. I forgot about that. Hold on. If that's the case, as soon as the stream starts, we're gonna turn off... We're gonna turn off the music. Well, we were gonna turn off the music as soon as the event started anyway. I don't have a lot of the music. This music that I have here that's playing is music that I chose, that I wanted to save. And I don't have a lot of it saved because I haven't had a chance to comb through all of the stuff. Most of the stuff I have saved for listening to isn't really for listening to. It's more or less going to be for videos. I just wanted to throw this music out there because it's really good stuff. I had a fun on the first Ascendant. I had some fun too. They did say they said that they are listening to your feedback. Like if you gave feedback, which you totally should have done, by the way. If you gave feedback for the first Ascendant, I did. I told them, please adopt an identity. Please adopt an identity so that you are unique. And I also gave them pretty good feedback. I told them that I didn't like the story that much, but I didn't. I'll be honest, I didn't do as much of the story as everybody else did. I wish I was able to do more, but I jumped on the bandwagon a few days too late, I guess you could say. And so because of that, I didn't get to experience as much, but what I did experience, I will say, I liked the majority of it. I just hope and pray that they are able to adopt an identity so that people don't just laugh at them and call them the repeat offenders or some I would like for them to have their own identity. And I feel like that's fair to say. I feel like it's fair to say, please make yourself identifiable as a unique thing so that people are more interested in you. I don't know. I liked it though. I really did think it was good. I was very that's a username. I was very critical in the beginning, but I changed my opinion. And I'm allowed to do that, I guess. Sorry, I'm looking back and forth to the chat really often here. Oh, is this like their table? I've never seen this before. This is a table room. I don't know if that's like where people eat and stuff, but that was very cool, and I just destroyed it. Man, I thought we were gonna get some of those cryptographic alus, and we haven't gotten any of them. Where is VStream on Restream? VStream is not available yet on Restream. You have to actually use a plugin on OBS in order to stream to it. Now that'll hopefully be fixed. The owner told me, or at least the co-owner told me he was working on it. Oh shoot, it starts here soon. Hold on. I'm gonna throw this up. We're going to pause the music. We're going to turn up the dev stream. We're going to turn that up. Awesome. And we are going to turn down this. Awesome. And I am going to record it. Is that large enough? I think it should be. It's large enough for me, but tell me if you're able to see it.
Everybody,
oh my
welcome back. It's DevStream 173, our first DevStream back since TennoCon 2023.
Oh man,
Interesting group
it feels
of
like
folks.
TennoCon was not that long ago.
I'm Eric, and this is Carrie.
Do Neptune? Okay.
We would. Yeah, we would. We really do wish.
Oh man, the circus must be in town.
The
am
circus
I right?
is in town, yeah.
We have a lovely crew, a bunch of people on this couch. So why don't we just get right to with introductions that I
A lot of people on the couch today.
I don't even know their names.
Lives. Let's just find out.
It's really sad that Rebecca's arm's still broken.
Oh, starting it off. Okay.
It's an okay size. I would make it bigger, but like,
I'm Jeff.
again, second,
I'm Steve. Hi.
I'm Megan.
two computers here.
Hello, Pablo.
We work on a couple different games, but at the
We
same
work
time
at Digital Extreme
together,
Games.
we work at Digital Extremes making games, and we are going to talk.
I put in my work.
You
did.
did.
I put in my work.
I know.
You did.
I know. We have lots.
I
to
worked
talk
hard on those broken mods.
hey.
Oh, sorry, spoilers.
We'll get to that. We'll get
Damn.
to that. Before we jump in
Rip
to
broken mods.
what is probably going to be a bit of a longer stream, I'm not going to lie. We're going to try our best to keep it.
Tricked.
A long stream. You know what? I'm okay with a longer
It might be a
stream.
longer
That would be
stream.
nice.
We might be here just for maybe a bit over an hour.
You guys can hear it all right, right? Please let me know. It's supposed to be
We will
about as
be
loud as
on
I
the
am.
Test build today. We are going to be showing off, as we mentioned during Tenno Live, everything Abyss of Dagoth related. All of the
Daggett.
Dagoth.
Daggett.
I have the dev stream playing on my phone,
Dagoth.
and this is playing on my PC. Nice.
who knows? We'll find
Luckily,
out.
in-game pronouncement is.
Luckily, grandmother will pronounce it correctly for us eventually. We'll find out.
We're gonna take a
We will be in the test build today, so you might see some PH stuff, some work in progress stuff, but we'll walk you through it. It's actually, obviously it's Thursday, so it's a double stream today. So we'll have this stream and then prime times later on
Whoa.
with myself as well. So you'll see me twice, myself and Zach.
You just gotta do it straight because this one's
I'm just
go
gonna
off.
stay here. I'm not moving. The Twitch drop for today's stream is a bag of Tau Forged Archon shards. Not
Again,
only
don't
could you get
forget.
one, you could get two.
Which I was like, I don't know if
We
this
get
is
two?
a lot
Hold
of
on a moment.
shards,
Is
but
my
that means
drops
if you've
on?
Endured what could be a 2
I wanna
hour
make sure my
stream,
drops are
deserve
on.
two Tau Forged Archon
Exactly.
shards. It's a grab bag. So
Those
you don't
things
know
are
what you're gonna get.
nice.
Exactly. There's obviously the 3 that you know, could pick from, and you're going to get 2 of those for
If you watch the whole time.
if you watch the whole time, start to finish. You will
Oh
get 2.
snap! So chat, make sure you
Yeah.
have it open
Now,
for at
is it
least an
true
hour.
that you you might have injured yourself.
Nope.
No? Okay.
Don't know what you dug.
Is that a glove or like I can't
It's a
quite.
it's a style statement.
Oh,
It's-
really?
yeah.
So it's like a new fashion accessory to get a cast
Yeah,
on your wrist
actually.
that you broke?
Yeah.
And is it true that Megan actually gave away how that happened?
It is true.
On a
Megan
prime
on
time?
prime time.
Yeah.
It is also the gossip stream, apparently.
But has it been said on a dev stream?
No,
though?
because it happened between TennoCon and now. So.
Ooh, wait,
Would you
that
like to tell
happened
the people?
during?
No, I don't think it's important.
Oh, wait. Who did I think was hurt? Somebody
You
was
were
hurt.
so-
in the
You're so focused on Warframe as a thing
Yeah.
that you had to break it doing something Warframe related.
Yeah, Limbo is my favorite Warframe. And I was doing the Limbo dance, and I fell. And I broke my wrist.
Okay, so
And
she broke her
formerly-
wrist by
Makes
falling.
sense.
No one
That
can say you're not
sucks.
dedicated.
Okay.
Exactly.
Hopefully she gets better soon.
I had a... Stop! No one needs to know!
It was just a big finale.
The story is that she had already won.
Yeah,
Who's the real
Damn.
winner? You.
exactly.
You.
You'll actually see that I'm using this to my advantage this stream. And I'm looking forward to revealing...
Yeah. It's
Oh,
interesting
yes, yes. Interesting priority
Anyways,
shift
we only have an
in
hour,
the
my
development.
friends.
Yeah, go, 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 go.
Moving right
Megan-
along.
Okay, sorry.
Moving right along, we also have Gift of the Lotus alerts. Those will go live at 3 p.m. like they normally do for 24 hours. We have a ribbon cipher and a melee ribbon because in this update we have 2 new melees coming.
Ooh.
I didn't even.
You
plan
know what?
on
I'll
that.
take a ribbon
Nice,
cipher.
Maybe
Good
subconsciously. I
segue,
did.
yeah.
Thank you. And
Ribbon ciphers are not
obviously
cheap,
it's September
so.
28th right now, but September 30th will mark the 3rd year that Canadians observe National Day for Truth and Reconciliation. The day honors the First Nations, Inuit, and Métis survivors of the residential school system. And Digital Extremes recognizes this day and has actually donated towards the Atlausa Family Healing Services located here in London. And they provide Indigenous mental wellness programs, 24-hour emergency women's shelter, and so much more. So if you do feel inclined to donate during this time, you can do !truth in Twitch chat and donate. So we can
Hello,
all
hello.
dance.
Yes,
Welcome.
thank you.
Welcome,
Like you
welcome.
mentioned at the top of the hour.
And if you guys want to join at any
TennoCon
point,
2020
just throw your username in
How do we
chat.
feel? It's been a month?
It's been exactly
That's
a month.
crazy that it
It's been
feels
like-
only
Yeah.
1 month. August 28th was TennoCon 2023. It is September
Wait,
28th.
has it been
It's
only one?
month.
Wow.
The big lesson. I
Holy
learned
cow, it
is
has
that
been
you
just a
don't
month. Again, it doesn't feel like it's been that long.
For TennoCon anymore, and just let Pablo show.
What's funny is a month ago I started going to the chiropractor, and now
Never
it's
heard
a
of
month
that.
later.
The
Time
high
flies.
works. Yeah, that, yeah.
Yeah.
I was like, well, how do we follow that?
Yeah.
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 What are we listening
Months
to?
grind
Dev
on
stream.
Soulframe, and it's like, here's a quality of life slide.
Warframe Dev stream.
Well, let's give the people what they want.
It's true. But really, how are we feeling? 1 month after, we're back at the grind, like we're back in it again. How are we feeling?
Amazing.
Really,
Yeah.
really, really good. You always get
Yeah.
super scared and anxious for those days, and then it just goes like that. You get to meet so many people. It's great to feel really old when someone says, I started playing when I was in high school, and
Oh
now
my
I have a
God.
career. And I'm like, oh, God. Just withering away before them. But yeah, the in-person is such a different energy. I love it so much.
It's so good for the
Back
studio
issues?
to go to.
Mostly,
Yeah.
more just like
Years and
We had new people.
I should have
that
been
were
going to
just,
the chiropractor
in the
for a
crowd
while,
experiencing the
and I didn't,
outpouring of
so.
energy and love and appreciation for what they did. So it's great for adrenaline and
Can I-
great for
Can I pick you up?
morale for everyone.
Yeah, I
Thank
think
you.
there was some highlights for sure. Like for me, it was probably my favorite TennoCon ever, just because we got to do so.
Every time I looked at the screen, you were crying.
I don't
You
have
had a
to cry that
microphone
day.
in your hand. You're just like, ah! Like tears of joy, but you're
Yeah.
just like crying. I was like,
Yeah.
what happened?
It's just a lot. It's a lot of good feelings and the team together and the community together. And I know Danielle was happy that we had gummy worms this year, and I knew that for me, from my point of view, getting the gummy worm. Oh, no! I wanted to catch it.
Did you two plan that?
Yeah.
Damn.
Maybe you should have told Megan. Oh my God.
Are you jealous? Do you want to bet?
If I get hit in the head, yeah, maybe.
If you have to make Danny throw it again, oh my God.
Get
That was
out of here.
funny.
Get out of here. Oh, you have one in your hat?
I got lots of tricks up my sleeve.
I got hit with a 30-second ad. What I
like
missed?
this.
Nothing. They're just they're throwing
but
gummy
yeah,
worms at each other.
It was a great TennoCon.
I don't even know how to proceed.
The Bowman boss crawlers too.
feel like
That's
I
so
died.
hilarious.
We had a really great, honestly, still buzzing from it. I'm so happy that we got to show what we're working on, and we're going to spend the rest of the year. Like today, we're going to talk about the Dagoth update, what's coming in October, and we're really going to deep dive into that update. We probably have over an hour of things to talk with you guys about in the community for that update. favorite TennoCon ever for me. You know, really fun to see everyone. The team is the biggest it's ever been, and we're working on more than we've ever been working on. I was very happy.
It's really nice
the
to
only thing
hear.
that could have made it a perfect TennoCon is if we didn't have the heirloom situation go as it did. So I'm just kind of going to speak from the heart here on that. For me, that was really the only thing that I wish we handled a lot differently. And for, you know, if we continue with the heirloom program next year, we are going to be making pretty radical changes based on feedback. You know, the skins visually people loved, but the way we rolled them out really missed the mark for a lot of people. So we did make some changes, and we will next year for next year's TennoCon. If we do an heirloom V2, we absolutely are going to be pretty radical changes for.
Oh, that's nice of them. Again, I personally didn't care. I personally thought it was all right.
It would have been a perfect day. But
I wanted to give them money, so you know, I didn't care. But some people do.
Everything with heirlooms was a mistake, but there was clearly some things that just did not make people
Fake Demon, thank you for the follow. Welcome.
Honestly, we gave our reasoning in the forum post about how we felt we could fix things and still honor the promises of what people actually bought. So from there, that's, you know, V1 heirloom. Next year will be V2 heirloom once we get ourselves in a position to commit to it and decide if we think the community would like a complete refresh of the pack and skins for a different batch next year, I should say. So.
She sounds like she's ready to cry for some reason.
I can see in chat people
I hope
talking
she's okay.
about FOMO, but also like people obviously love the skins themselves. They're just amazing.
Well, that's the thing, right? And that's why, you know.
And so I think it's just tuning that stuff, and you're good to go.
Yeah.
Yep. Awesome. I knew it was coming when the vessel was there. I knew it was coming, and then the music kicks in.
We're back to the demo. Okay, we're back to the demo.
And just
you
moving
knew it
there.
was coming. You didn't warn me.
And then the 9 Inch Nails, and I was just like, oh, because everyone was loving it. But I was just
I love how he switched to the thing.
Yep.
The biggest scheme of.
Yep. And then obviously Megan killed it with the playthrough, which is always a huge amount of pressure.
Megan, Danny, throw that trophy for me.
I can't see, so I don't know. Like,
throw that javelin.
Got that sword?
Some people think that they're watching a video and they're not. Like we always try to show you the game. We always show you the real stuff.
That's true. I'll be honest with you. When that was happening, I forgot that they were actually playing content. Obviously, it's a dev build of the game, but it was really nice to hear.
And people are tuning it and
it was the real experience.
You're like, you know, don't look left when you're supposed to look right. And all that shit is just, it's intense.
Yeah. Maybe someone will send you a lot of notes about Grimoire and what you could and could not do. Don't sprint those straight. Don't do it.
Oh my God.
When you have it, don't move. Don't look when you move. And I'm like, what?
Doing a good demo is almost like sort of being an actor.
That is really cool to hear, though. That's what the case is.
Casually look right, but don't look right too fast.
Also, Wasp, I will say that if you do that too much, I think YouTube gets upset at you. So be careful.
Team in the last minute was like. We were saying to Joey, like, don't hit Garen when he's doing a special attack or you'll break his entire animation set.
Needless to say, all of these games are ready to ship and none of these concerns are real.
It's
fine.
Yeah, it was a great day. We'll, you know, buckle up for next year, but we have a lot of things in between.
A lot of great things.
This is going to be a long stream already. We're already, what, 11 minutes in? Stop! Go, go, go.
I'm not off TennoCon yet. One thing we also did, obviously we were celebrating 10 years. We also teamed up with King's Coast Coffee to do Warframe Lotus Blend Beans.
Let me smell those
beans. Wait a second. I didn't know this.
There you go.
I want some
Yeah, YouTube doesn't like it when you take away the ability to do ads, so be very careful about that. It's just like using ad blocker. They don't really like it when you do that too much.
How do I smell the beans?
You gotta rip it open.
Someone throw coffee next time.
It's coffee. I don't care about coffee that much. Press 1 in the chat if you drink coffee. I'm actually very curious.
10-year anniversary blend, the Lotus Blend. It's hand selected by the team here at DE, which is actually me, given 4. No.
You were a coffee nut, so I wouldn't be surprised if you picked this.
There's a few ones in the chat. I understand that some of you guys drink coffee.
I picked one and they were like,
it's gross in my opinion, but I don't. But you guys are allowed. You are allowed to enjoy coffee.
Anyways, they are delicious beans. I've had it.
I guess you could say this whole stream is full of beans.
Excuse me.
Exclamation point coffee if you would like to get yours.
Brutal.
We do have a limited supply. So exclamation point coffee if you want to get yourself some Lotus Blend, have a little cup of coffee.
I don't drink it. I just like the smell. Some people have told me that.
Just like the art and stuff.
I once
Cool.
knew
Like the media team did a great
I once
job.
knew a Mormon that said that he just like, oh, I don't drink coffee
We couldn't
because it's
actually get
against
open
Oh, really?
with it.
Okay.
it's
Yeah.
against
Those are
Mormon
This is
religion
selected by
to
you. This is
drink
flavored
coffee,
by-
but he said he likes the smell of it, and I was
I
like,
had a very
you are
jazzed
definitely
up
drinking
afternoon when I
coffee.
made 4
You just don't
different
want to
kinds
admit
of
it.
coffee and had to taste test them all. It was a
Okay.
lot.
It's
I
kinda
noticed you didn't
funny.
Let anyone else participate in that.
Yep.
Did you want to come to my house and drink some coffee? Yeah.
What
that's
would I want more in life?
true. You're right. You're right. You're right. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Moving on from this
Moving
I'll just work on
tutorial.
opening this.
Last but not least, TanoCon related. If you were there, obviously watched it, you'll know that we had a first time ever live symphony performance
Oh,
of the DeVere music. It was beautiful, it was stunning, it was incredible.
It was pretty cool
We
though.
recently got news that the Kitchener-Waterloo Symphony, who are the orchestra individuals doing that DeVere music, recently abruptly filed for bankruptcy to the surprise of all of our musicians, which was really unfortunate, really sad.
Oh, that
and
sucks.
He has donated to support those musicians.
Oh.
If you also feel compelled to do the same,
Wow, that's
support
quite the
musicians as well. All the other musicians as part of the
Wow.
symphony.
Yeah, our symphony sang for us. They immediately filed for bankruptcy right after. Are you trying to say something?
Support them. They did an incredible job at
Oh,
TanoCon,
that
and
sucks.
we just hope that they can obviously get back on their feet and make some more incredible music because they are absolutely incredible musicians and we love them.
Yeah, and supporting the arts, I think if you can, that would be amazing.
Are you? Did I do a good job?
Yeah, you did.
Picking
Yeah,
beans.
they smell
They
great.
smell incredible.
She's just
taste
sticking her
better.
nose in there and smelling the. I mean,
Moving
like,
on to
Coffee nerd.
I have smelled coffee before. It smells all right. It's not. I don't enjoy it, but like,
October's a big month. We have a lot of things going on.
I don't think I would do
We have
that.
the
That's
golf
funny though.
update, but we also have some in-person things happening. The community team. We are headed to Las Vegas, Nevada for none other than TwitchCon 2023 and returning to our roots, Tenno VIP 2023.
Oh,
Look
that's
at
cool.
that.
Oh, cool.
No way.
Aw,
Did
look
we
at
get
all our
invited?
friends.
Apparently
No,
we
we
did not get
So
invited.
I've heard too many
even though
horror
you're
stories
the
about
asset, you're
TwitchCon.
not
I will never go.
invited. But thank you for your picture. We are going to be throwing
Unless
Tenno
somebody
VIP
paid me to
2023.
go.
If you're unfamiliar what this means, it basically is the community team going to an event, renting out a restaurant or whatever it may be, and just having a really good time with our community. There'll be
That's a lot
prizes.
more
I might give away
cryptographic,
one
Alou.
more because I have no boundaries.
That's enough to.
We'll see.
That's enough to feed my demon wall with.
It is a free event. It's going to be happening on October 21st. It's going to be at the Paris Hotel. We rented a ballroom. It's going to be a Bishop de Goth
Okay.
themed. I have a cardboard cutout of de Goth because she doesn't have a head.
Oh, do players get to put her face in
Yes.
it? Oh,
Oh my gosh, that sounds actually really nice.
oh my
I
god.
can't wait to
idea.
be there.
You can wear
Okay.
a costume, get spooky. It's going to be a really fun time. You can do exclamation point Tenno VIP.
Someone should dress up as Steve, so it's like Steve is there.
Some Steve cosplay.
Yeah, because that's easier than inviting me.
It is.
Yep.
One less plane ride. Exclamation point Tenno VIP if you would like to
This
RSVP.
is Saturn,
We do have a limited
yes.
amount. We have a limited amount of space.
Please only RSVP if you know you're going.
Yes.
Like, please.
Please and thank you. If you're going to be in the TwitchCon area, Las Vegas, and you want to come to Tenno VIP on the Saturday, please come. Would love to see you, hang out with you. We're going to try and get back to these next year because we're, back in that traveling realm of the world, I guess. But this is the start of it. So we're excited to be back. TwitchCon as well. We'll be walking around.
Yay!
Yeah.
And if you do go to Las Vegas and you go to Magic Mike, it's not a strip show, okay? It's acrobatics and dance, okay?
And they give you fake money, which was so Oh, sorry.
Don't say anything illegal.
Trip was respectable, Megan, and you ruined it.
Fake money, it's respectable. Moving along, we lost nothing, we gained everything. Moving along. Also in October, although it's spooky month and we have really fun things happening, it's also a very special month for Warframe and digital streams because we have our Quest to Conquer Cancer campaign that will be running for the entire month of October. We're going to be raising money toward the
Wait, do
Princess
they
Margaret
actually have an
Cancer
in-game event
Foundation,
for
which is
that?
actually located right down the road in Toronto, and you're going to be unlocking special rewards for yourself. As you can see, we have
Oh, they do.
a Conquera collection of items. I actually am in game right
Oh, that's
now,
kinda
Danny, if
cool.
you wanna
I'm
flop
pretty sure I already
on.
have the collection
I have
there, or most of it.
decked out in all of the Conquera items. So obviously we have previous years, we have the chest ribbon, we have the shoulders, and then what is going
I have
to
the
be
chest
unlocked
one.
this year, if you reach the incentive, is the leg armor, which will complete the Conquera collection for Quest
That's
to Conquer
cool.
Cancer. And of course, you know, we'll have other fun incentives. along
I'm new to the game, and
way.
what are we watching? The dev stream for the game.
I'm so sorry.
The devs are talking to us about what's coming to the
We'll
game.
have some beautiful display by fan artist Melee Bun that could be yours. We have
Beautiful.
a new glyph and sigil. We have a new Vermink floof.
Ooh.
Oh, there's a
DVD version right
floof.
there on my floor. And
That's
then we have
awesome.
IRL version. This was actually voted by you guys last year on what floof you guys wanted to see for this year's campaign, and you got the Vermink. So there you go.
Oh, thank you.
Come on.
I can
We already did the
play-
hacking.
Art,
Somebody needs
we
to.
have the toque. Oh, it is a very exciting time to be a Warframer. And as well, as Reb mentioned, UI theme.
I don't know if you've seen this yet.
Ooh, whoa! That is very pink.
Yeah.
Look
That is
at
pinker than
You can
pink.
share theme and background, and it works exquisitely with other themes as
Oh
well.
my God,
it's so
There we go.
Ah,
That is.
Oh my God, it's so good.
It's beautiful.
That is
Another
very
incentive
pink.
For just the
It's not bad,
entire
though.
month campaign of October. It's going to be kicking off on October 2nd. Danny and myself will do a lovely little kickoff stream on Monday and get you all up to speed.
Well, if you like
with
pink,
what
there
the
you go.
incentives are and how the month is going to play out with our awesome creators doing their Quest to Conquer Cancer streams. It's going to be another epic month. Very excited for it. So we'll see you October 2nd for that.
That's great.
It's gonna be so good.
Also,
Black and
October,
gold,
for
yeah.
October, if you are an artist and you enjoy Inktober, this is Warframe's version of it, where we do really awesome Warframe prompts for your artists. So
What's the first prompt? Do we know?
I can tell you in
You got some
25
art that you can
seconds.
show off.
I actually do have art for everyone, so we'll get there.
Red's doodling.
black
the
and
first
yellow.
prompt of October 1st is Portal.
Portal. Okay.
Pink
I'll-
with portals.
Exactly. Yes. Okay.
Yes, very well. Also happening in October, typically we do Knights of Navarus. So Knights of Navarus is going to
Yay.
return. It's our spooky thematic event with Daughter. She has a lovely store. She's morbidly dressed. She's got music. It's a really good time. She'll have some
Ow.
lovely things for sale for you. One
Oh,
of the
they
things,
blew up.
we have a bunch of Day of the Dead stuff that's coming. We also have new glyphs. Thank you, Danny.
Ooh,
The
oh,
bottom
those look
right one
nice.
Of Lotus and the Cat is going to be in Daughter's store, and the other four will be in the market if you want to pick those up. So you can have a little spooky glyph for your profile. As well, we do have some cosmetics coming. We have a brand new signed Dana that is very,
Yes.
very spooky,
okay,
Rev. What
alright.
am I looking at
It's,
here?
it's half a bat wing.
This
Oh
is
my
driving me
gosh.
nuts. It's so
Gotta
cool.
go with the
Yes.
one-winged here.
Ooh.
I'm here for Witch
As
Lotus.
you can see, the right wing has been shredded, impaled with arrows, but the left wing remains intact.
That looks like a very
as it shows what
Nidus
lies
looking wing.
that
Like I would
as
see
though
a
it
lot
had
of Nidus
formed
fashion for
the
that.
very viscera of the
Although I could
darkest
put that on,
recesses of the mind.
Reminds me of Vegas.
I could do a look
Can you
of
pull it now?
Yeah.
What's
Do
happening?
you see the beret?
Wisp with that.
We have a very exciting Halloween themed things. Many, many things indeed.
That
Navarus-
one is really cool.
Yeah.
But not only
Wow,
that, we
what a
also have
cool
some
Come on, I just
Sentinel
hacked a Bursa.
accessories.
Yes.
Look at the little spooky guy. Here we have the Cavum Sentinel accessory, so we can look at his little
There
got a
we go.
knife in his head.
Oh
Yes.
man.
He has been stabbed by a, I think it's a kunai or
Looks
a
like a
despair.
kunai, doesn't it? Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, I like
Someone
that.
got sick of their companion dying over and over again and decided to end its misery by a lobotomy. So
Oh,
Amazing.
wow.
As well, this is coming. What I'm going to show you next is not Knights of Navarus, but it is coming in the Abyss of Dagoth update, which we'll obviously get into. But we have a Lotus
yeah,
skin.
and I guess I have a couple tricks up my sleeve.
Oh, that's not
A new
medically
Lotus
advised
skin?
at all.
Having a new
This
Lotus
is my
skin is
Good
always
Ideas
nice.
Creative direction sheet, and I
Really?
thought
It's just sort of sweaty in your cast like that.
vampire plus Lotus equals happy.
Vampire Lotus?
Okay, so
Okay,
let's
that's
take a
great.
look.
Vampire Lotus?
We have the Navarus Lotus skin.
So for those
here.
of you that have been playing Warframe through a lot of our Halloween events, the Lotus sometimes looks like a vampire. She has blood on her face. Her skin turns this ghoulish blue. So we'll have a Navarus Lotus skin that will have the blood detail there. So you could permanently have Navarus Lotus.
Nice.
go.
I'm down.
Just taking a question from Chad. I know that we're not doing that. Rebecca, why are you like this?
Let me just pull off my thinking cap.
Oh, no,
we
there's
have,
more?
we have more notes for the
Oh,
stream.
God, oh,
Okay.
no.
I love that. She's hiding all of her notes inside her hat. That's very
Currently
funny.
on
Sorry,
2:30.
Very
We're gonna
inventive.
just
Okay,
move
accelerate,
right along
accelerate.
here. All right, it's time for what you have all been waiting for, and that is to talk about the update, Abyss of Dagoth. Rev, what do you got?
This is Abyss of Dagoth.
Oh, lovely.
Dagoth.
Can anyone even read that?
I can.
Really?
That's all.
Not really.
Should have done that in all caps.
All right, we're gonna get into
Warframe
everything
chat is
that
going
Abyss of
Lotus
Dagoth
at
does. That
Exostarion.
includes, you know, the
I'll
new
be honest
Warframe,
with you.
54th Warframe. That includes all of the quality of life.
I don't know if I can see it. I don't know.
So are you
Demon
ready?
Ice Fox 898.
ready.
Thank you so much for the follow.
Update- This is update 34. It's a full number update. There is a lot. We are going to walk you through all the content.
Full
that's
number.
coming
Wow,
left
full
over
number
from Warframe.
updating. I mean, every Warframe
Let's
update
start.
should be
Danny,
a
jump on in, shall we?
like Warframe, not the.
We love to see it. All right, here she is.
All right, there's Dagoth.
Oh.
Dagoth?
Dude.
You choose.
Now, in my hat of many ideas, one of my creative direction highlights. In my
See,
career
if
so
I
far,
saw, if I was a new Warframe player and I saw this, I'd be like, where the hell
I
is
had to
it?
settle this dispute in
I would be
base
very
camping with
confused
the
about
capacity
what
by saying,
what
"I'll keep the
Warframes
big
are with
size."
this
So that
with
was a
this
very exciting
Warframe.
career highlight for me.
Good.
Mom like mom, yes,
sure,
that is me.
I think it's important.
All right, so here we have Dagoth in her default thick thigh form. She's coming with 2 idle animations. This is one of them. She has no face. It's very exciting. She'll only be
Did she
coming
just
with
say thick form?
I'm gonna say it wrong.
Did she just say that?
Oh, that's
Again,
actually.
It is
Sorry?
stunning.
yep.
If
Stunning
you ever
work.
wanted to be a unicorn,
Don't tell me
no
she
brainer.
actually just said that. Whoa, okay, that's nice.
No brainer. That's pretty good.
Wow.
Oh my
Alt
gosh.
helmet that will be coming.
That is a nice
stay
alt
tuned.
helmet, though.
Camera is a tease for something later. Stay tuned for that.
Very cool, sort of witchy, blind witchy vibes. Love that.
Yeah, we'll talk more about our themes and stuff once we get a look for her, but
Yep.
Megan has a lot to show us with her customization.
Holy
I did a little
crap.
bit of fashion frame. Jeff, what do we think?
So far, so
So
good.
far, you're.
Well, the
kind
first
of-
2 were
you're
neutral.
being pretty restrained.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
impressed,
yeah,
actually. Like,
yeah.
so far.
So far.
I told you earlier.
Oh
I
my
had some good
gosh.
stuff for
I know
you.
you did.
I almost lost it there when she called it
it still
that.
works.
With the
It
new
still works.
bat
Yeah.
sign, Dana.
Oh yeah, that is a
Keep things
winner.
tasteful right
That
now,
is
yeah.
a winner.
All right, don't do E then.
Okay,
You're
but
gonna
don't do
make
E.
it-
You're on a screen.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah.
I hear thick in my day is
I tried
already
to make her
better.
look like a horse. She's got her tail. She's got her mane.
Yeah.
She's a unicorn. Come on, Jeff.
Now, I
She's
do
a
have-
zombie
I
unicorn.
have to interject here. Skyers, who sculpted and converted Dagoth from the male concept to a female frame,
Cool, yeah.
provided some screenshots as well for a more artistic approach to some fashion frames. So, Danny, the first one is like
Ouch.
the Skyers special.
Pretty brutal to you, isn't it?
Pretty cool.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Looking like.
Nice pose.
Yeah.
She kind of has
And
like
then
a
because
zombie
Dagoth-
Yareli look to
You'll see.
her.
Do it, Danny. Because she's like the head. She is inspired by a lot. Yeah, and of course the Dullahan
It's actually pretty cool.
helmet will be coming back, so you can have your headless horseman.
Skyers. I can't compete with you, Skyers. I don't even try. Anyways, so Dagoth, our 54th Warframe. We are going to do a little bit of gameplay in a minute that will feature her brand new signature blade and whip, the door clav. Damn it.
Door clave.
Door clav. The door clave. And it does have, you can screen
Um,
if you wish. We're going to talk a little bit later about its
Game?
special trait.
Okay, just took a
in
moment.
The quality of life section of this update, but we're going to just skip over that for a moment. And we're going to go right into some gameplay.
Yeah, so with Dagoth, or Dagoth, we really wanted to try and do a seasonal theme, but with obviously a permanent Warframe. You know, like she's part of the game, so we wanted to look for some references we had from some of Keith's work for something that really felt horror, and we found his Ichabod
I'm
sketch.
sure that was really hard to find.
Yeah, I know. All this stuff is so not body horror. So we found this original concept back that we showed you at TennoCon.
I love this concept.
Yeah, and then
I'm so glad it's made.
then we created Dagoth. And what was really important, I think, for, you know, as we get through her abilities, is the idea of an undead vengeance, curses, and a lot of damage. So for her abilities, we wanted, well, you'll see her ultimate
sounds
may or may
all
not
amazing.
incorporate a assault of caves, because her lore is all going to be given to you in the context of a Nabarus tale, which we'll talk about a bit after.
Okay,
But,
that sounds good.
You'll get to see some of that. But for Dagoth, her first
Interesting.
ability is Word Sights. This is a radial from you. You're getting these kind of spectral sides that will target enemies. So you can see here, you can
Spectral
cast it, you'll get a
sides
big
are
spin of
cool.
those word
Sides are just
sights,
cool in general.
dealing damage, targeting enemies, and then flying off. So this is kind of your initial damage burst with her, where you'll be getting those word sides
And giving viral.
and viral damage type, yes.
Cool.
Now, Her kit is really focusing around, which will shock you. We have never used an ability called Doom before in Warframe. So her first ability is Word Sights. It's doing viral damage. It's cleaning.
Whenever I
areas
hear
around,
somebody say
Daggett, and then
Doom,
to target
it
enemies.
reminds
But once you
me
cast Doom,
of
it's gonna be a
Final
cone
Fantasy
in front of
XIV.
Daggett, and it's cursing enemies. So these enemies are doomed. The curse lasts a duration. And these cursed enemies get what we're calling the Phantom Wrath curse. So she has.
That literally sounds like it comes
Hit
from
enemies with
14.
Doom. If you hit your your Word Sight on them, it'll do additional damage. It'll do
Oh, that's
more
awesome.
instances of that Phantom Wrath curse, which creates this sickle over their head that does additional damage instances. So once you see
I mean,
that
it's
sickle
not
above their
a
head,
one-to-one
all those
Doom
doomed
from like
enemies, as you're hitting them with
14,
their Word Sight,
but the
are really
concept
good
sounds somewhat
spreading
similar.
the curse
That's cool though.
and delivering continued damage in the form
Oh,
of
shoot.
Doom and in the form of that Word Sight. Oh, we got some enemies up here. Just like Hades, hey!
Don't forget to redeem your
Curses are
Archon
for
shards, guys.
The
Because
Tenno.
if you
Then we
are
have
lucky
Brave
enough, you can get
Spirit,
up to
which is
2
kind of
Archon
for damage
shards.
buff and survivability ability.
I
So
definitely will
Megan,
be getting 2 of them.
press 3. You have your Grave Spirit.
Should be a
on.
regular mod
If
that has
you
the ability
die
to
while
apply
this is
Doom into you in
active,
Warframe.
I'm
No, I
trying to die, so-
disagree.
So Megan has died. She's now taking a spectral form, which is a
Oh,
instance where you're
cool.
kind of
It's kind of like
truly a
freaking.
Grave Spirit.
What's
This
his name?
has a timer, and then
Sevagoth.
once this wears down, you will have this ability on cooldown. So this is very much a, while you have it active, if you were to face death, you will enter this Grave Spirit realm, and then you'll come back, and then that ability.
Maybe it's based off of D&D.
However,
What is the
with
D&D
Grave
Doom
Spirit,
effect?
You get crit damage buffs. So
Because I know in
you are
14 the Doom
doing,
effect is if
increased
you
critical
can't
when
clear
you
it
have
from
active,
yourself, it just kills
and
you.
if you're hitting enemies with that Phantom Wrath curse, which is achieved via the Doom ability, it's that big build synergy. So you want to Doom them. You want to have your 3 up, which is called Grave Spirit, and you're just kind of going to be cycling through, keeping that active, doing more crit, cursing enemies with the Doom, and then your 1 is obviously going to cascade damage in all that rotation. And now for the ultimate.
You ready?
Well, I don't know. Do we need a quick recap of all the abilities so far? If you press 1, you'll get your Word Sights. Press 2, and
Get Doom.
then you'll do your Doom, which will do the curse, and then 3 is your crits are now enhanced.
Oh, enhanced
Attack
crits.
people that have that
Nice.
curse on them, you'll do additional crit damage. And of course, in this state,
In
if you die,
13,
you
Doom
enter
has a timer and only special bosses can
Spirit
apply it.
Grave Realm.
2
Then the
people in your party can learn
ultimate,
Doom.
This is based on
Okay.
her lore that you'll learn from Grandmother. This is called Rakali's Cavalry, which, why don't you just hit it up?
Oh, that's pretty
So I'm gonna
cool.
charge up
You know what
3,
she
so
reminds me of?
was
I don't know if
Daggett
anybody here
Lore
besides me
Companion.
and
You'll
Temp
learn
play
about her.
Honkai.
Cool.
Honkai Impact.
Armada.
But one of
Oh,
their
nice.
somewhat recent
know, in
units
open
had like a
world, you can,
horse. It kind of reminds me of this.
Yeah, so this is her custom cave cosmetics that Rakali had adorned on her.
Oops.
So currently Megan's cave has these cosmetics, which you'll see will be Rakali's. So yeah, so what to say? There's a lot of damage multipliers here if you're using synergies of that Doom curse on enemies. When you cast Rakali's
Wow, that did a lot of
Cavalry,
damage.
enemies that have
We
that
get
Doom
space
curse,
horses. Yes, we
you're
do.
gonna be doing defense stripping. You're going to be doing additional damage instances with that Ward Scythe over top. So you're really going to be looking at the battlefield and you're going to be seeing all these enemies. You're going to be charging the cavalry through them to do lots of damage on multiple hits. You're going to be tearing down their defenses.
Come on, hit him,
You're
buddy.
gonna be
Hit him,
spreading that
buddy.
Curse, which is really important to the gameplay, is if you kill an enemy while the curse is active, there is a spread mechanic. And yeah, you're just going to be tearing through enemies with this cursed frame, really.
Nice of the space cowgirl
Cursed
cannon.
energy.
And the passive?
Dude,
Oh,
that
yes,
was
her passive. We have a name for it, which
Abundant Abyss.
Abundant Abyss. Yeah. So the passive is essentially when you get energy or health drops, there's a chance that they'll be 200% more effective. So you're kind of
That's pretty nice,
increasing the
actually.
yield of what the
I'm
enemies
down
are
with
leaving
that.
behind, be it their
She-
energy
I'm
or
guessing
life
that they're
points and
using
health points.
their
So
cave
those
summon.
pickups will have a chance to just be much stronger.
But makes
so similar
sense that
to
the
things
the
like,
horse
Arcane-
girl
I think it's Arcane Pulse
summons
and Guides,
horses.
You'll be able to get us just a stronger payoff from energy.
I'm afraid of all of the art
And
people
there
are gonna
is
make,
no
though.
cooldown on it once it triggers, I think, is our current planning. You can quote me on that, but the quote might be wrong, so then it's your fault if I'm wrong. But yeah, so this is Dagus.
Yeah, those horses won't.
Whenever I hear
Yeah,
Goth,
and
it
they,
just sounds
they
like the
disappear back
Goth.
to the
I don't know.
Phantom realm.
To the Phantom.
And now he's gone.
All right, that's Dagoth.
Yes, so
Ta-da!
she is our headliner Warframe coming in the Abyss of Dagoth update.
Dagoth, Dagoth, whatever.
Questions?
We'll find out.
Dagoth. All right, obviously the biggest question, don't even, you just wait.
No, I know.
Oh,
I know. I have
Keep
my cheat
jumping.
sheet. I have my cheat sheet.
The biggest question about Dagoth is, how do I get Dagoth?
Ah.
How do you
You
get
haven't said much. Do you want to?
I got a lot to say later.
He's saving his voice for the quality of life. Yeah.
All right. So with Dagoth, we have a
I'm guessing it's probably gonna be.
well, actually 3 technically, because you can buy her in the market. But for players that want to earn her, there is going to be a combination of kind of giving new content to the original course. You can go to gameplay now, Danny, by the way. Sorry. The core original 6 syndicates are going to have something that we're calling abyssal beacons. This abyssal beacon, right now it's using a placeholder image of a void key, but they're very much inspired by the original void key system back in the day. They're basically treasure maps to a haunted ship that the Grineer have foolishly piloted their galleon to what we're calling the abyssal zone.
Oh, that's
Ship's not doing so well.
interesting.
The syndicates all have members aboard, but you can grab those.
Oh,
treasure
that's
maps
actually
and
really
you can run
cool.
to
So you
series
need
and
to
run
use your
these
syndicates.
abyssal beacon keys to earn the resource from what we're calling Vainthorn, which is
That's
the thorn that
actually really
grows.
neat.
And
Had
it's-
to be a rose.
Had to be a
Had to
rose.
be a rose.
Vainthorn is going to be the resource that you use to build Dagoth and her haunted sanctuary known as Dagoth's Hollow.
a new dojo room?
Yeah, so for the Syndicate Abyssal Beacons, you can key share. If I have one, if I'm playing with 4 friends, we can each, run our maps, quote unquote, run our key shares, and get the. It is a new game mode technically. It's like a twist on Exterminate.
Yeah, it's exterminate with a couple extra wrinkles.
Yes. Yeah, so you'll be.
That sounds really neat, though. I am down for this.
Voidthorn, and there will be a
Guys,
Silpath variant as well.
Just letting you know, the day that it comes out,
Sorry, my mistake.
hopefully.
Yes,
It may
so
not be the
Dagoth's
exact day.
Hollow
Well, it
is
might
a
not be
dojo room
literally
that is
the hour it comes out, but I am planning to play the day it comes out for
So
you.
this new space is going to be for your dojos, where you'll be able to.
Ooh.
First of all, you'll be able to customize your cave
Oh,
outside of the
nice.
Duviri setting. So if you don't like going into Duviri just to modify your cave, you can do it in
Oh, that's
Dagoth's Hollow.
pretty.
This place will house, your cave. So this is where your cave will be. There's that.
She
that's your
comes out on the
highlight.
18th, which is a
That's actually
Monday.
what caves do when they're in love. Those.
Oh, I see. Yes, they're in a committed relationship.
Of October. October, that's a
You
Wednesday.
can go to the Shrine of Dagoth here, and there actually isn't a research step that you have to wait for this time. You'll build the room, you'll have instant access to replicate her blueprints using the resource from...
Oh, you have to build the room in your dojo.
Yeah, there's no...
Ah,
research
you need to have a
wait for it, just
dojo,
build the
guys.
room. However, there is a spooky story. So when this launches, you can listen to the Shrine to see what grandmother from Deimos might have to say about Dagoth.
How to pronounce it?
How to pronounce it.
Very important.
Because
thing.
we can't agree on how to pronounce it, so she will.
Yeah.
I see.
The
The
amount-
room is really cool.
That's
too.
a
It's just
Wednesday.
So detailed and interesting.
Yikes.
Yeah, the
It's not really a
art
yikes. There's already a bunch of
the
Warframes that
idea
you
was
need to be in a
wanted this
dojo for.
very spooky
Just get a
room
dojo.
Where, Dagoth had perhaps been laid to rest. And yeah, they nailed it. And when you hear the story, it's probably one of the darker stories we've ever told in Warframe. So,
Nice. We need darker
And you light a
stories in this
candle
game.
For every design idea I had.
I was looking at
Pablo
September.
changes
I'm
the
dumb.
quality
It's
light.
okay, Temp. We're all a little dumb.
Is that how the candle lighting works?
I don't know how to use my dojo. Well, I'll tell you what. When crossplay comes, you guys can all join my dojo if you want.
Keep lighting them.
Keep lighting them. Get
By
your
the way, don't
lighters
forget to
going.
redeem your drops.
So,
That's beautiful.
yeah, so this
really
room
cool.
I'm gonna get another one. I just
vibe.
redeemed one.
great vibe. The sound, oh yes. The smiling, perhaps that was once her face.
Ooh. Come
But
on.
where's her brain?
Whoa.
Aw.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, this is all coming. So
And I like
get
this,
some space
though,
in your
the
dojo
fact
for the
that,
room.
you
The
have
resources
to-
will be acquired through the abyssal beacons, which the syndicates will offer you, and away you go.
I like the syndicate beacon thing. I'll be honest with you. Syndicates
All right, and a
needed.
few other little bit things coming
Syndicates
in Abyss of
needed,
Dagoth that are quality of life related. Void shell skins.
Another reason.
Team has been working hard on
More
getting
void
those
shells?
void shell skins out, and we
Ooh.
have 3 coming with the Abyss of Dagoth update.
What do we have? What do we have?
We'll go back to Nidus here, shall we? We have a Nidus void shell skin coming.
Nice. Nidus Void Shell.
Lovely. Looking much more tech.
Couple boils.
Like it.
Yes, yes.
Obviously,
A couple
mutation.
boils.
Yep.
We could
Yep.
play with some colors.
I wish you wouldn't, but okay.
What do you mean? I'm not choosing
Oh wait,
these.
wait, that's
Syndicates needed this. Oh, I agree.
That's cool.
Oh,
I 100% agree. Syndicates have kind of been
Cool
just
Joker.
for a while.
Looking cool, Joker.
Looking cool, Joker.
Hey, with Riz, I got no Riz.
Also,
Welcome.
We have
Nidus.
Mirage is going to be getting one.
Hey, Mirage is getting
It's
one.
fine, it's
Oh,
fine,
wrong
it's fine.
spot, wrong spot.
My queen.
We'll be getting very disco techy.
Oh.
Disco techa.
Nice.
Triangle strong.
My eyes
I will not keep the same helmet though.
It's just where my mouse was.
Okay, never mind.
And then we also have Reb's favorite, Protea.
Oh, Protea's getting one. Nice. Protea's. I'm pretty sure Protea's really close to getting her prime form.
Let's go.
Do you really know?
Yes.
Ooh.
Wow.
Void Shell looks dapper. I agree.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I could do with that. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
Excellent.
Excellent. Ooh, wow. Anyway, sorry.
Looks very nice.
3 Void Shell skins are coming.
You like this
in
one because
this
it's Christmassy.
Yeah. Look at her. She made Santa. It's a beard.
It's Christmassy for sure.
You said that, not me. You said that, not me. So 3 Void Shell skins coming with Abyss of Dagoth update. All right, let's do a little bit of a recap of what we all just talked about. Danny, hit that slide.
Oh.
My queen.
Nice.
All right,
We're ghouls.
to sum up a bit of Abyss of Dagoth update 34, obviously our 54th Warframe Dagoth is coming. New blade and whip, her signature door clave.
Got it.
Nice. Alternate helmet, looking like a unicorn. We got those Kaith cosmetics that you saw. We got Dagoth's Hollow Dojo room that you're going to want to create to craft her. We got Void Shell skins, Protea Mirage, and Nidus. We got Knights of Navarus coming back. We got lots of Day of the Dead stuff. New sign Dana that you saw. Sentinel accessories.
It's a very nice picture.
The Navarus Lotus skin that you saw as well. And then we're going to get into these 2 last things, which is the big quality of life and reworks as well as.
All right, this is going to be what a lot of people are excited for. I'm going to turn it up a little bit.
Yay!
So far, so
Should we do a
good.
platinum prize? I kind of
Let's see the quality of life stuff. I want to know how my pets are going to be.
Appreciate you. All right, so do we want to? Let's preface this a little bit. There is a lot of quality of life coming in this update. Maybe the most we've ever had.
Ever.
Ooh,
So
is that
cool.
a
big-
confirmed
So
thing?
cool.
Confirmed,
Yep.
most we've
it's a
ever had.
big say there.
We obviously talked about it on 10 Live. We went through our little slides beat by beat, and we said we'd deep dive into it, and we are going to dive deep, my friends.
Yeah, Telocon did the 2-minute version. This is the 2-hour version.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Exactly. 1,000 Platinum is going to. Can you read that, Jeff?
Uranos.
Auranos
Underscore.
XI.
All right, you did it. Please whisper the Warframe Twitch channel you're watching right now. In-game alias, platform play Warframe on, and we'll get you your 1,000
It
Platinum.
was close.
That was, you
Close.
just pulled
I
it out of
know.
the
I
fire
made sure
there.
to.
What do you mean?
Oh, no.
It could have been.
I made sure to emphasize the oaths.
Just go ouse on that.
Very
yeah.
well.
Yep.
All right, it is now time for the
Yay.
quality of life section of this update. Strap in, strap on. First of all, one of the most important. What
Again.
happens in Vegas? I'm just kidding.
This is like a TennoCon.
It's like TennoCon all over
Here's
again.
my big box.
One of the big
Strap on.
things, quality of life wise per se, is deferred rendering.
Yes, well, I don't know if we said the date yet, but in October, the consoles that we support, our beloved console folks, are actually all going to be bumped to deferred only renderers, which means the classic renderer will no longer be a thing on consoles. So
right.
Nintendo Switch, all our Xbox and PlayStation SKUs are all going to be supporting deferred. This is obviously hugely important, especially with our Whispers in the Walls graphical plans. You know that GI lighting only works in deferred. So this is when the switch is going to be made. The Goth update is going to be a renderer unification for all our consoles.
Yes.
No pressure, right?
Are you
Steve?
asking me to comment on that?
Would you, any comments?
I just kind of learned this a bit ago. But yeah, the gorgeous TennoCon demo for Warframe is using the enhanced render, and it's also using a new lighting system that does not work in the old stuff. And so and it's going to be rolled out on Switch as well. I just saw Switch RIP, but no, it's going to be rolling out there as well. And the great
you
thing,
can
I
get
think,
off of the
for
Switch
our
when
artists, there's a lot
crossplay
of
comes,
cool
guys.
features that they can use, and they have been using since Angels of Zeraman, that Classic can't see. There's a very, very amazing decal system or decal system that they can't use in Classic. So as well as that new GI volume lighting system. So this is kind of important for us, and I apologize for any pain. Obviously, like I always say in the old days, if we mess it up, we'll make it right, but it's an important step. It's going to literally cut in half the amount of shaders and tech art maintenance that we have to do for our game.
Oh, that's
gonna
good.
be
I'm assuming
really
that's good.
for raising the quality.
Warframe's gonna look so clean on the new
for the
PC.
game.
I know, I'm excited for you,
So I
Tim.
always focus more on kind of
Has
one
it come yet?
spec.
I know you
There's even
said that
stuff
you've
in,
been waiting.
Nigiri, how rocks blended into terrain. You don't see that stuff in Classic, so it's really important for us to get into this kind of one unified rendering framework for all our platforms.
And just, we don't have a date yet, but that does mean the PC Classic will also eventually be retired.
That's right.
It's not happening in this update, but it'll probably be pretty soon. We'll have to see.
It has to be before the next.
Yeah, it has to be before
Woo.
Whispers in the Wall. It's going to be
We
soon.
don't have a choice because Whispers and Walls is built completely on this new stuff.
Yeah.
And this is kind of, if you're technically minded, it's kind of like bye-bye light maps in that particular tile set, and then eventually rolling out to the larger game. And what I think, if you look at the TunnelCon demo, at least through my eyes, you see that the characters and the environment and the moving objects all just are completely
Still gonna upgrade my
consistent. We
PS5?
get from the same data. You have this stuff
have
like
time.
in the things that drive me crazy, like you're going through the Corpus set and the doors look like they're kind of like unlit, and
yeah.
they're just like the characters don't seem to match the environment. This is going to be a real big boost, particularly for that art set, and then we have to roll it out further.
Well, that's nice. It's good that they're doing that.
Speaking
Always
of date,
like it
I
when the
kinda
game looks better.
forgot and glossed over this, but
Sup?
Abyss
Hello,
of the
Nana.
Goth update is coming October 18th. So everything, this quality of life that we're about to show you, not that, but this quality of life that we're about to show you, October 18th, Goth, all this stuff, Brindle Prime, we're going to get into it. And the first bit of quality of life we shall tackle is
Companions.
Yay!
Hold X to revive your mom.
very well.
Oh my
We have a lovely slide, or your internet,
Guys,
what
press
people name
X
their
to
pets.
revive me.
Your mom.
or your internet, my internet. It's good times. No more we have that.
Oh
so
my
essentially,
gosh.
This is going to be our first round of companion rework changes.
Companions no longer die.
Part two that
Yay!
will look at abilities. Smida will be part two.
Yeah, basically the first kind of pain point that we had with companions is they were dead all the time.
And that caused a lot of pain.
So that's kind of the first thing that that we had to address. You know, obviously, particularly with Sentinels that just never came back except for Dejin. With them in particular, they became kind of useless on Steel Path because they would just die in the first minute of the
Yes.
of the mission
Yes.
and never come back. And then for the companions that you could, it was really, it left a really bad flavor of mouth to just have like the dog for someone else be dying all the time, and you would just see whoever has died, whoever has died.
It is very annoying,
It
yes.
was really something that just wasn't working. So basically what we did is they don't die anymore, they just go incapacitated, which basically means they're disabled for a certain period of time. So you still don't want them to die, so you still want to put on survivability mods and all of that. But if they do, then they're just incapacitated, and after a little bit, they come back. You can also accelerate that period of how long back to doing certain actions and stuff. We have some mods. I don't know if we're going to show.
Yeah,
Bond
we have the bond mod. Sorry, Danny, I'm skipping one. Yeah, there we go.
Ooh.
Yeah, so those are some examples. There's 14 of these mods, I think.
Ooh.
14 new mods like this, and they basically.
Companion
give,
exceeds 1,200
we don't
shields or
want
over
mods that
shields.
are
Your fire
just
raising.
about
That's
reviving
nice.
The pets, 'cause
There's some
then,
really good
it
ones
feels
there.
Like a wasted slot to.
I love my
invest
Death
just
Cube
on
and other
dying.
Sentinels.
It
Yeah, I'll
doesn't
actually,
feel
you know
fun,
what's
so
funny is I'm going to
all
start
of
using
these
other
have, like, a
Sentinels now.
secondary effect, and all of the
What
ones
am
that
I
have
currently
some
using?
other
I'm using the
secondary
dog.
effect that is beneficial.
Right, I'm on the
besides
base
just the-
loadout. Let's.
just the reviving. Beyond the fact that they cannot die, we also enhance their EHP considerably. It varies depending on which of the pets it is, but around 50% more EHP in general is kind of where they landed. Some needed more help than others. Some of them were even more squishy, so they'll get I think there's some Sentinels that have like 90% or even 100%.
Danny,
So
we do have an. Yeah. Oh, she knows. She got it.
Yeah, so this is one example for
Awesome.
the Raxa. You can see
The health up
the
is
no
really
mods, the new
nice.
mods, with no mods, it increased by 71%. The EHP itself
Wow, that's
but
actually
with,
really good.
Even with max mod is 72%. Again, it really depends on which of the pets. We have way too many, but just to give you like an example.
Way
of
too
the
many.
sorts of
Very
things that
right. We do
happen
have way too many
with
pets.
Increasing the armor, increasing the shields.
It's
Later on
awesome,
we'll
though.
talk about
I
other
love
changes
games
to
that give you
shields that
pets
also
for-
affect this. But yeah,
Excuse
those
me.
are basically the.
I love
the
games where you
first
don't have to,
things
like,
that we
grind
kinda
for
address.
pets.
So they no longer die; they just go incapacitated. They now
Taxon
have
is my
much more
first and favorite
EHP.
sentinel.
There's a bunch of utility mods related to them.
Which one am I running?
Being incapacitated and also adding some
Oxylimus.
utility. Now, next year we want to do a second pass, Nerf Charm, and then in that one we're gonna revise like all the abilities and the utility in Nerf Charm, and then we're gonna
Hang on a moment.
anyways, we're gonna do that. We definitely want to do that part. We know that even once they don't die, we know they're still really uneven. So we will revise that next year. But first we need them to not die to kind of see where things settle, and then we'll work on that second part. But know that that part is coming.
Yes.
Can I see the clone mod again? I'm a little concerned.
Why?
How stacking does it work?
Clone mod?
Yeah, there's a
Oh, the
clone.
duplex.
Yeah, the
Oh,
duplex
sorry.
bond.
Oh,
yeah. Okay.
Oh my gosh, clones will clone itself every
know,
time you
values
expend
might
100
change.
energy.
Okay.
Clones live for 30
Oh,
seconds.
it's just-
Dude, that sounds really
You have a
nice.
cloned deer on your shirt. How can you be?
Yeah, but it's only 2.
Also about
I'm
companion
down for
rework,
that.
all these other quality of life stuff that we are working on, we do have dev workshops that are going to go live. We have basically 5 buckets of quality of life stuff that we've put together. Companion rework, Hydroid rework, we'll get into the rest. And as we're talking about them, they're going to go live in the forums. So if we've reached the end of our companion section,
Just a couple of mini
Very
notes.
well.
Basically, there's some updates to how the pets appear in the HUD, just kind of to keep you more informed of what's going on with them. And then a few other mods. Besides the new mods, we also touched up a few of the older mods that we just kind of had
Yeah.
to along
We
the way.
have gone through comprehensively things like spare parts, prime regen, all those things. The dev workshop that Megan referred to, that should be live any minute now, we'll have it all in there.
Yes.
So if you want our overview, we just gave it to you. If you want to read the nitty gritty, it is all there for you. Every mod's interpretation within this new system.
that's right.
And thank you to the team who worked on that.
I'm really excited for
You have 4 more
the
buckets to go, but this was
the
a big
pet
one.
changes.
Huge thanks to the team. For
See, because here's the thing. I've always been wanting to like equip a pet based off of the person I use.
While they're incapacitated, I'm not sure.
Just, like,
It
for
might be
fashion
disabled, 'cause
reasons.
We disable a few other things.
And I've kind of been stuck to one pet for a
You're acting
while.
like a real
I would
Warframe
be
player now.
very nice. It'll be very
That's
nice to have more than
chat
just
over
one
here.
pet.
If you would like a link to the companion rework, like we mentioned, the dev workshop, you
Be
can
very
do
nice.
exclamation point companion.
I don't know. What are you
in
guys
Twitch
gonna
chat,
equip
and I think you
afterwards?
I saw a couple times the same question that I really need to address. I am wearing pants. just to be clear, there are pants. Okay?
Wait, what? Are people saying he's not wearing pants? That's funny.
Just make it clear.
Yes, he is wearing. I can see his pants from here.
Got your calicos on.
Yeah. It's the Pablo show.
Oh my gosh.
He's embracing it.
I thought you were being
Hard
so
reset mod.
serious.
Its quality of life would be yeah.
Pablo's dying from listening to Rebecca laugh. Oh,
Yeah,
my
which
God.
is- basically, I'm like contagious laughter.
Yep.
We might have to revive them.
Oh my god. All right, are we ready for Hydroid rework,
Yes.
everybody?
Yes.
Boy.
Oh, I'm so excited. I have a Hydroid fashion
Sloshy.
that I was briefly showed off. Actually, you guys want to see my Hydroid fashion? I'm still working on it.
Take your pants off for the Hydroid rework, because
Alright.
things are about to get tentacly.
No. All right,
You know, maybe I shouldn't.
Okay,
so
okay.
Pablo,
This is my Hydroid fashion. He's not going to stay purple, by the way.
I'm here for it.
so we have a lovely slide, just kind of going over very briefly what it is. Obviously, we're
Okay.
going to do live Hydroid rework.
All right, let's see.
gameplay. I don't know
Changing
if we wanna
impact,
just go
damage to
in,
corrosive.
Talk about it as we play. Do we want
Removing
to just kind of-
charge mechanics. Tempest Barrage
Yeah, I
deals
guess we can play
corrosive
I
and
can just
staggers.
rant. I mean,
Tile surge can be
Can we hold that?
a lot of
steered.
what you're gonna
Okay,
see, you know,
nice.
so I'm just basically gonna kind of tell you what
Very
changed.
nice.
So the passive
Here, you know what? Let's work
used
on
to
his
be,
fashion right
you
now.
did the slam dunk into the ground and then a tentacle came out. It wasn't very useful because generally if you pinpointed a hit directly with the
I
slam.
think blue
would
looks
probably
better.
kill the unit, or you knocked it away. So it wasn't exactly a very beloved passive. So we changed it, and we went for the theme of the corrosive waters of
The
Neptune.
briny, salty seas, lad.
You know what? Corrosive water
Shit
makes a little bit more sense.
Captain Ahab over
Hang on a
there.
moment.
Wow.
So basically, he now enhances corrosive. So basically, whenever he damages an enemy by any means, they are now more vulnerable to corrosive in general. So the first stack that gets applied to them removes 50% armor instead of the usual 24.
Wow.
What that means is that if you get
They really
corrosive all
want
the
you
way
to
up
use
to
him.
10 stacks, you now strip
That's
armor
very
entirely.
nice.
And he has many means to apply corrosive, so you'll see soon that he can really deliver.
So they're going to turn him into the corrosive
So
Warframe.
he's one.
Okay.
The first change we made to this one is it used to be impact damage, which didn't love, so now it's corrosive because now we have like a pretty. Oh, you can see the little icon on top of their heads. That basically means that they're vulnerable to corrosive, and any corrosive stacks will basically. They don't have to be from you. They can be from anything. Can be from your weapons, your abilities.
Time to
it
work
can
on
be
my
from other
Hydroid.
allies,
Yeah,
doesn't
if
matter
they're
whatever
turning
it
him
is, you
into
basically
a
apply it.
corrosive,
The
if
one
they're
no
turning him
longer-
into a
the one
corrosive
used to, like, knock
Warframe,
enemies
you're gonna
around,
have
so
to
it was really
rework
hard to shoot
Hydroid
because
for a corrosive build.
essentially the ability kind of pushed them all
Start
over the
working on
place.
your
So now
stat
it just
sticks
staggers
just
them,
for
so they
that,
kinda stay in
boys.
place. They still move a little bit because otherwise it really loses.
They shove his water
punch.
absorb different elemental
But,
types.
But now it's.
I don't know.
they kinda
I
stay
think
in the
having
same
a
range.
corrosive
These
is
guys
not a
are
bad
too
idea,
weak
though.
To really show.
I'm just a strong girl.
Because water is corrosive. Depending on how you spin it,
yeah,
water
so
can be
I think
corrosive.
those are-
So
Well, the mentions to the one.
It doesn't have charge anymore.
Right,
Yeah,
that's
it's-
a little detail. The charge is gone. The values for normal cast are essentially the same as what used to be the max charge. So you basically
Nice.
get that
Nice,
now,
nice.
from the get-go. Then from his two, you can see the water thing. They
The
made
water thing.
yeah, the little water wave.
Oh.
Tidal, no, tidal.
Title surge.
Surge.
so that's controllable
Yeah,
now.
for title search, we basically changed it so it kind of grabs enemies better. Before it just kind of knocked them around. Again, kind of like the one it just spread.
I'll make him a
enemies around,
pirate
which
captain.
Generally is not
Not a
what you
bad
want,
idea.
So now it kind of gathers them with you and takes them on a ride. These guys might be a little too weak for you
Yeah,
to
if they die,
actually
they just obviously die in my
Yeah,
little title
okay.
surge. But
So
if they
you're gonna
survive,
see-
they come with me.
trust that they travel with you whenever they survive. There you go. So they're
Or
basically
die.
there.
Yep.
Survive or die.
As they travel with you, you're also applying corrosive to them. So basically, they get even more stacks. So basically, if you
Yeah,
if
they
you grab
have
a bunch
turned
of
him
enemies, you
into a
deliver them at the
corrosive
end, they're
Warframe, which is not
right
a
there
bad
on the
idea.
floor,
I think
with a
that
bunch
means
of
that he's going to be
corrosive
really
stacks
good
for you
against
to
Grenier, because
devastate.
Grenier corrosive damage
Um,
against Grenier is like
We did
really
a few things
nice.
with the timing of it. Essentially, before the speed
wonder
of the
if-
wave changed based on duration. We removed
that's
that, but
actually
we increased the wave
interesting.
Speed. It was very hard to control.
Wonder
and
what
it caused
weapons
too
could
many
be good to
issues
pair
have
with
it
him.
kinda Be volatile. Like you could end up with really slow waves that didn't feel good. So we changed that. So now it's a constant speed, but it's higher speed.
Oh
than
my
it was
goodness,
in,
I'm getting rated.
in the
Hello,
original.
people.
And
on
also now the status
VStream.
clear that used to be in
Welcome.
The augment, the one for you is now by default.
Safi,
The
thank you
augment
so
now
much
only
for
does
the
status clear for others.
meteor shower. I appreciate it. We are
Well, yeah, it
watching the
does
Warframe dev
the
stream right now,
cost reduction.
while also doing Warframe
If
stuff.
you still want that.
So welcome. Holy cow.
And then
Hope you guys are having a good day.
silence.
We're undertow.
Notification. I don't have notifications set up on Restream, so if you follow, please tell me you followed so I can say thank you.
I loved Puddle. I will be a Puddle lover till the day I die. Bury
Man
me
is
in that
having
puddle.
a fit.
Okay.
I'm so sad.
So,
but I
okay, so
understand.
Undertow.
Now, right now we are watching the dev stream for
What do we got
Warframe.
instead, Pablo?
The next
Yeah,
update
so,
that's coming on the
just to kinda give
18th
you,
of
like,
next month.
A brief, I think everyone knows.
I want a
why, but
Warframe that can
essentially
shoot dark
don't.
holes.
Being a
Technically, if you color Vaban's ability,
being
it
a
will shoot
stationary
dark
puddle
holes.
Doesn't really match the game at all.
It just depends.
Essentially, you have to be in like a.
Yeah,
Yeah,
puddle.
but thank you, Safi,
We
for
did try changing the puddle to a
the
custom thing
meteor
where you
shower. I
were not the
appreciate
puddle.
it.
But then the problem is enemies would not walk into the puddle. So you needed to then get a second tool to drag enemies into the puddle. And it just got really messy. In
Very
general,
much
we also
appreciate
don't
it.
love
Hold on.
enemy denial, which is basically
pull up.
hiding enemies
All
from
right.
other players because it just makes the game more boring for
Here,
them.
I've got the notifications pulled
So,
up for myself.
Yeah, in general, like the
There
puddle
we go.
just
Now
was
he's
not
down.
working, so we changed it.
Can we get an F in chat for Puddle?
Um, I don't see any Fs, but
F in chat for puddle. No
this
Fs.
is
We
how I
don't
say
we don't
it
miss
was
puddle.
stationary. That is true. You could move at like 1 meter per second. That is my bad.
If anyone's gonna get you on a technicality, it's Twitch chat.
Yeah,
So
that's
There we
true.
go.
Speak with-
We're getting a lot of Fs in chat now. It just took a bit.
So the new ability, basically, any enemies in your view, you can plunder their armor and basically steal it for yourself. This
Oh.
scales based on how many enemies there are, and also.
Oh,
how
that's
many
really
corrosive
interesting. They're
stacks
gonna
there are.
they're gonna
So
turn.
you spray
They are
corrosive all
literally
over the place, they
making
plunder the armor, and you end up with a bunch of armor and a bunch of
Hydroid anti-Grenier.
And then-
That's
so look at the
awesome.
icon, you
That's
see that
really
Megan
cool.
set
I
up
mean,
the
here's the
Greniers
thing.
there. She hit them
Hydroid
with
is
super
obtainable
corrosive
through a
stacks, so they
Grenier
protect
mission,
the
so that
garage,
makes
and then
sense.
boom, the armor was plundered.
But the fact that they're
And
making
this
it
is
steel
survivability.
armor, so they're gonna make him another
so
armor
right now,
stripping
I mean, I think she did a list of
Warframe,
the enemies, but she has
which is
580
good.
armor. You
Was
can
he?
see
Didn't
that
he already armor
right
strip?
on
I
the
can't
lower
remember.
right side.
It doesn't matter. They're making him armor
130%
stripping now.
corrosive
I've arrived. Hello.
added to all
Hydroid
your
should have been
attacks.
able
So
to
you get
summon
both of
fish.
those,
That would have been funny, wouldn't
you
it?
get like a half
Promising
offensive,
things in the
half
upcoming
defensive,
update. Haven't said I've ever
depending on
played
how
the
many
game.
enemies
Yeah,
you
so
target, and
Warframe
it's,
is
and
a
it scales again from any
looter
corrosive
shooter.
stacks, which you can
if
apply
you
with
like
a one, you can apply
looter
with a
shooter
two,
games like
and you can apply
Borderlands
with
or
a four.
Destiny,
You look at in a moment. Actually,
you might
there's
like this
a bunch
game.
of
Yeah.
enemies
Shall
around
we
here.
tend
It is also completely
Yeah,
free.
so-
Yeah, try and get. Yeah.
With his
Yeah,
augment, he can armor strip.
So
Well, it sounds like he can
typical-
armor strip
One of the weird
just
things about
at
it is it used
base.
to do magnetic damage, which I found strange. So now it's corrosive, just to go themed with everything else. And
Yes,
instead of
if you
flapping
have
the enemies
missed
around, which I
what
know a
we're
lot of
listening
people
to, they
really
are
dislike
talking about
because
the
similar to what I
build,
mentioned for one
the
and two, just
change
makes it
of
harder for you to shoot
Hydroid.
them.
Here, I'll
Now it
change
just
the
kinda holds
Warframe here
them
for a moment.
in
They're
very
changing
awkward
this
positions,
guy.
because,
They're changing
you
this
get
guy. His
compromising
ability
positions
sucks.
for you to
I
shoot.
tried
Right,
that
all of
in
his
yoga
abilities
class.
suck right now, but they're gonna be. Ooh, I didn't know that they actually
So now it holds
showed your
them.
Warframe
It's,
there.
it's
That's cool.
applying the
They're
corrosive
changing all of his
steel.
abilities so they don't
There's some
suck
reanimation
anymore.
to the- like they reanimate
Yeah,
reanimations.
the new stuff. is really
Awesome.
Yep.
Yeah, I
So
had to change a lot of
that's
things
cool.
there to kind of make this.
Hey, there's the
work
alert.
the way we wanted. It used to scale, now it shifts. There's a whole bunch of.
Cool.
This one had a lot of. technical
all right,
stuff
let's
to
go
get
do the
through it, but
alert.
It basically means that now it really holds enemies in place.
Ask my room if they like Warframe,
if there's
and they
available
said they sunk
tentacles
400
and
hours
enemies
into
enter the
it.
zone, the tentacle will kind of
I may have to try it. If you try it, definitely,
keep it sort of going. It's not just
definitely
on the
try
first
it.
burst
And if you
to
want to
grab
play it
them,
with me
just
sometime,
kinda
you
grab them
can.
over time now.
It's a great game.
And as you see, it's applying corrosive. and
Let's
it's,
see.
doing
Alerts.
the maximum damage, because again, it doesn't have the charge anymore, so you don't have to hold and charge.
We have 2
Tentacle
alerts.
form is no longer here, so all
Guys,
that
we
is-
have an interception
Yeah, I
and
think the one
exterminate.
thing
We'll
I
do the
forgot to mention
interception
on
first.
The one is that the old dogman
Why
used
not?
to give corrosive. Now obviously it gives corrosive by default, so the new one gives.
Now, if
die,
you like
which
looter
is
shooter
good.
titles,
If you
you'll
combine
like this
both
game.
things,
You just
it
have
is
to,
quite,
you have to be okay with the
it's quite
fact
crazy,
that
but it,
even though it is a
works.
free-to-play game,
Yar.
you're still a little limited unless you're willing
For
to
the
put
tree,
time in
feels
or
like, which
pay
used to
some
heal
money.
by people standing on
It's
the
up to
hollow,
you.
which No one did.
I will 100% be out here to say there's some things I wish weren't as. You need to pay to speed it up, but I understand it because it's a free-to-play game.
Play.
Dead puddles.
Hydroid. Rework.
Yay,
There it
Hydroid
is.
rework.
Workshop's now live.
Exclamation point.
Yep.
It's free to play, that's my
Hydroid
genre.
is
No,
your
yeah,
shot
if you're
you'd like
fine
to
with
read
grinding, if you're
Hydroid
okay with
rework,
grinding,
there
this
is
game will be perfect
more
for you.
in-depth. We got gifts, we got more information about augments, all that nitty-gritty stuff in the dev workshop.
Basically, they turned Hydroid into a corrosive Warframe. I like
So
that.
that it doesn't start with
Can we
puddle.
rework Volk next? No, Volk is
Yeah.
fine.
We're gonna need to read.
I've heard that Volk is
You did at the beginning
fine.
is they're like floating in
She's
puddle
just a little
state.
particular.
Yeah, I'm afraid.
Redo, redo,
Maybe they just.
redo.
Out of here. That
More
was
work for
one
Deb.
we struggled to get out,
More
if I
work
recall.
for Yeah, that one.
I was out of it.
Wasn't that the one that you made like a fake
Paralysis
version of it?
Lackluster.
Oh, yeah.
I have not played her very much, so I can't really comment to her, but I'm pretty sure if you ask Kat, he has a great build for her.
I still got trolled at TennoCon about.
Staffy, thank you
Like, you
for
know,
a follow. I appreciate it.
So good.
There you go.
Can never live it down.
Valkyr isn't good.
Oh yeah.
1,000
Ask
items?
Kat. Kat would probably.
Let's check in.
Kat
It's
knows
currently
better.
2 minutes after 3.
We're going a bit longer.
Yeah, I think we only have about 30 minutes left. I think we can
Cool.
do it.
Oh, 30 minutes left, guys.
I think we can do it.
As we have one of the bigger
try
ones
to
coming
rant
up.
as much as I can.
By the way, if you are on Twitch, make sure to have your Twitch drops open for them so that you can get
Going to a lucky
the Twitch
viewer
drops
by the name
from watching
of-
them.
Can't read that, Jeff.
not me, but them.
Moses _Etwas.
Moses Sanbato.
She's only good for face taking and
Congratulations, you
melee.
won
Yeah, that was the other one.
I'd have to
Congratulations,
I would have to ask
Platinum, 'cause the
some
Warframe
opinions of
Twitch
other
channel right now with your in-game alias platform.
Valkyr.
Get you 1,000 platinum. Congratulations.
Valkyr
All
players.
right, we're now going to move on to the new player experience changes. Hit that
Ooh.
slide, Danny.
This is if you're a new player, this will be important for
This
you.
one we'll just go through pretty quickly. Just under
Removal of flawed
the-
mods,
so
early game
generally,
inbox
this
injunction
is
adjustment.
our
That is
different
very
class
important in my
around that
opinion.
player experience.
Universal enemy radar, nice. Quest
And this
improvements,
is basically a
nice.
treatment pass on some things that
Cetus
we
Wisp
thought we
and
could solve
Necromech
fairly
acquisition change it.
quickly in the
Yes!
QOL update. We wanted to make sure that
Yes!
we
Please
really
change
were
that.
comprehensive with this QOL update. Therefore, we got some things for y'all.
Please
For the
change
first up
Necromech
players,
changes.
Flawed mods are just no longer a part of progression. So the idea that you're earning this broken mod is
No.
what?
No.
I wish you split that point because that has caused a lot of confusion.
Yeah.
So
But
MK1
I'm a
was
demon.
not
Hello,
removed,
demon.
because
No.
I just saw another
Well,
one.
no. MK1 weapons are removed from War's Prize as a weapon you pick. They're still in the market for credits.
They'll still be in your
I'll
inventory.
keep
They're
my
not going
100
anywhere.
Forma MK1 Brat.
Oh,
I'll
Yeah,
keep
you're
it.
They're ripping it out.
K1, come on.
Those aren't going away.
They
Oh,
actually
boy.
exist.
They're just, when a player installs Warframe after this update, when they're picking their weapons and Lotus is like, pick your secondary, pick your melee. There's no
Is that
such
how she sounds?
kind of. A little
Maybe you should recast
Valley
all the
Girl
rest of
is
this
coming
quality of
back.
life changes.
Oh my god.
How do you want me to call you? You could just call me Mom or Akko or whatever you feel like.
In short, the weapons a player chooses will be the bow and the Bratton. No longer Mark 1. They will still be in the market for
Oh,
credits.
nice,
They'll
nice.
have
So it's
yours.
not
No
it's
problem.
not just gonna be the
Flawed
Mark
mods,
ones.
however,
That's
will
good.
be removed
I feel
and
like that's a good
exchanged
idea.
for, the
I'll be honest, there are
ones
very
with
minute
some
changes
rank
between
adjustments
the
at
Mark
lower
1
levels, so
and the
players can
regular.
use them.
Very minute.
The only flawed mod that's not going away is the April Fool's ammo drum.
You got that one, you keep that.
Yeah, more in the dev workshop if you want more details. Early game inbox injunction adjustments. This is just a matter of the grind to progress.
In my
Some of our
personal
junction tasks
opinion,
were,
the
you know,
Mark 1s are just kind of
pick
like
up 20
filler.
mods, just
The only
some
reason
things that
why
felt a
I
little,
don't advocate that
like,
they
if you've
remove
done
them
it
is
once, you
because
know
it's
how to do
mastery
it, so
rank.
don't make you do it 20 times. So we've gotten rid of some of the quota junction tasks, let's say, where you have to do 20 of the same thing, and replaced it entirely with a quest-based one. So we want you to play Saya's Vigil before you progress, so you can meet the Ostrons and meet the.
Oh,
Overlords.
that's
So
interesting.
we
So they're gonna
took
make
off
you
the
play
sort of to-do
Saya's
lists, and
the
now
Saya's
there's a
Vigil.
quest
Oh,
there.
okay.
Some other management has occurred there. Yes, sir.
So, can we keep the broken mods if you already have them and you still have them, and just like don't drop them anymore? Are
Almost
you
saying
are you
no.
converting
no, they
them?
get converted.
no.
Yeah, we
I'm
had to
getting a
convert
lot of
them.
text
You
messages.
had to convert them?
Yeah, because otherwise we had to like add like a screen that you could go to do it or something. And if a player, like a brand
Take your
new,
screenshots real quick.
History.
Snap, they're gonna get rid of the flawed
No,
mods.
no, it's fine.
Okay.
That's I mean, I don't care
We've also added
personally.
universal enemy
I mean,
radar,
well, I
which
kind of
is
cared
very
because the
that
flawed mods
plays
were a
you
good
have a
like
30-meter enemy
until you
radar
get them
that's
kind of
built
deal. You
from
know what
the
I mean?
game. You don't need to mod or upgrade for that. Obviously, your mods and upgrades will enhance.
What
it,
mods?
make it
The
bigger and
flawed
better, but
mods.
just as a default
They're
playstyle
basically broken
improvement,
versions of
especially for
actual
new
mods in
players
the
that don't really
game.
know the intricacies of where enemies hide in levels or visibility. It's just
They were
Yeah, essentially the
basically
game plays
like
better
lesser
when you
versions
can
of
tell where
specific
enemies are.
mods.
So we didn't
And
really
the
wanna
reason was just
keep
to
leaving that
have
behind.
some
What
beginner
right now
stuff.
is mostly Animal Instinct, which takes a while. For
My
new
assumption
players
is
to
they're
get
just
to.
gonna replace them with
So
those
we
mods,
just felt like
period.
It was important to have kind of this by default, and then you can make it even larger if you want with Animal Instinct or whatever.
Yes, and we've reduced some issues with some quests. Wave Rider, the Ureli quest, has a rework. We've gone from 25 challenges to 15. Most
Thank
of the challenges
God.
are actually combat or different input based. We're not.
I
making
could
you do
finally
a
finish
ton of
Ureli's
tricks.
quest.
If you cut to Meg's screen, Danny, you can kind of see page unlocks are down, and there's just simply less challenges overall. Some are a bit more combat focused. So
Thank
the Ureli
God.
Rider quest has been
Praise-
reworked in terms of what it asks of you.
Praise to the Wave
And then for
Rider
other quest
Ureli.
optimization, the Nata quest will trigger now if you just see an Oculus, because some players don't know that they have to equip the scanner and go scan. Once an Oculus sees you and Lotus reacts, the quest will trigger.
Oh, that's really nice that they're changing that.
That one's gonna come later.
That is really nice because if I didn't know how to do it, I probably wouldn't have gotten past it. And I only got past it because you guys told me what to
We're not
do.
doing that one. It's just gonna come in the subsequent Whispers update.
And Vox Solaris has simply been rebalanced, but maybe not, because sounds like
No, it has.
It has.
Yeah,
Okay.
the
Well,
overall difficulty has just been.
Yeah, a lot of players
reduced.
get stomped in that if they go the core path from Earth to Venus, do Vox Solaris, and then they die and die and die and die.
Yes,
We
that
have
quest
some
is
other
not that
miscellaneous
easy.
Ones. It's all going to be in the dev workshop if you want to check that out.
At least for new players.
And Cetus Wisps.
Yeah, so Cetus Wisps run away from you, and players don't know they're there. It's cute. They go up to the sky. They just won't do that anymore. They no longer have the fight or flight reaction. The flight, they've been
Oh, they're just gonna sit there.
to love you and wait for you.
Aw.
So
Oh,
Cetus Wisps no
yay!
longer
Do you
play
guys
very
love Cetus
cute
Wisps?
players.
I don't. This will
And
make
then
me
the
love them
necromech
again.
acquisition changes are actually pretty substantial. The way to earn a necromech has been heavily reliant on RNG, fighting the mechs, they drop the parts, go, go, go. We tried to improve this with our past, where we just inboxed you the blueprints and you would still have to go get the components. So that was step one. It helped. What's going to help a bit more is if we put the pieces on Necroloid for token exchange. So you can actually, it's basically a mini system. If you get enough matrices that you're like, oh, I haven't got the parts yet, you can turn them in to buy them. So
Yeah, you know what?
essentially
I think that's a good idea.
to necromech acquisition for
Make it to where you can just buy the parts.
And that is a quick recap. That was
Yeah, that'll help out a lot of people because a lot of people just would just end up buying it for
New
platinum.
Player, if you'd like a link to that dev workshop with more information about all
I think that's a
those
good idea. I
changes.
think that's great
All right,
that they're doing that.
moving right along.
Man, this is
Next up we
great.
have accessibility and HUD improvements workshop.
Weird. I thought
Yeah, I
this
don't know, it's a
accessibility
weird
was scheduled for later
Yeah.
update. I don't know why it's coming out so soon. I don't understand.
now.
Yeah, so enemy highlight. I think that was, you know, generally.
New update history
I think
screen.
the-
Oh, that's
the
nice.
visibility of enemies has
Weapon
always
trace
been
display and
a very
upgrades.
dense and
Nice.
very fast game that we
Buffs and
have.
debuffs and oh, that was
You know, for
really
us, we're very
nice.
used to it, and I'm sure a lot of the players that are actually watching this are super used to it. But we have seen that a lot of people do struggle kind of spotting where enemies are, particularly in some of the tasks where they match a lot the visual of
The things that they're
Dark
listing
material
here,
with
a
the
lot of these are
dark
really
material.
nice.
Dark lighting.
We have an asset.
Yeah.
So this is what you would see or not see. Do you? Can you find the Grenier?
I can.
Can you find the
I
Grenier?
can. It's easy.
Maybe he's in a puddle somewhere.
Maybe he's sucked under a puddle. So with the new enemy highlighting system, bam! You can see it. And allies. You can see
That's
yourself
nice.
and your allies.
Yeah, you can basically select to turn it on enemies, on allies, and even on yourself.
Sounds like a lot.
and you
Good
can
so
pick
far.
the
I agree.
color and the intensity on yourself and on
There's a lot of
Even
good
like
stuff
if
here.
Oh, so you can highlight yourself.
Yeah,
and
this is really meant for
allies.
those that
Cool.
have, you know, a real hard time seeing these games. A lot of people at TennoCon came up and said, you know, this is one, like, they're vision impaired, and they were hoping for more in this.
Oh,
department.
cool.
Honestly,
really
like,
nice of
even
them.
For me, just
nice.
trying it with like a low intensity, just a tiny bit to help
Yeah.
on some of the darker facets, I found
Makes
to
a big
be-
difference.
Yeah.
Yeah, great.
And you can choose if you wanted to highlight yourself or not, just so you're excluded from that if you don't want to be your own ally.
Yeah, I'm my own biggest saboteur. So.
Yeah, well, given your limbo history.
Ooh.
Anyways,
Getting ready for work? Or you have a good one?
I was scared.
You had it won. You couldn't quit.
Yeah.
couldn't quit. Conservation.
Speak your left.
Conservation improvements. We have a couple images for this.
We
I
sure
believe,
do, Pablo.
Made the
But
trail
let me
harder
get
to
to
see.
Yes.
'cause there's
Uh,
quite a bit of things here.
We got icons on the map.
Yep.
This is obviously what you currently see in game now. It's a bit. What
It's a
are we
bit
looking
much.
at here? We got some paw prints.
We
They're
need
all
some
the
more
same.
icons.
Yeah.
Let's add
more.
With a
Yeah, so
highlight
the
around each.
current one adds an icon for each conservation spot, and they're all the same.
Oh.
So the new one makes.
I really
different
like that.
icons
So it
for
tells
each,
you what you're looking
animal
for
type,
now.
and only shows you
Ooh.
the nearest one. Of
That's
each
really
type,
gonna make it
so
nicer to
doesn't
hunt for
get
stuff.
confusing.
Instead of just like, oh, I want to hunt for this one. I mean, it is kind of like if you equip a specific thing, it will tell you where those are, but it's nice that they're labeling them.
It's really helpful because you can I can click like for Mink and then I can portal to like the teleporter and then it's still in like a waypoint. I'm like, oh, I can just go my 200 meters over there.
People are
It's
saying,
super
didn't you
That's
helpful.
really
already
nice.
do this live?
Not this is not live.
What does
Well,
not-
this is out already.
Part
to be
of it
clear,
is, part of it
part
is.
of it is.
Part of it is out, yeah.
The deep dive is not.
Yes. Yeah. We put out like a little bit early and then now we're doing like the full scope of
Yep.
conservation updates. Speaking of, we have the trails. Better
Yeah,
looking
so
trails.
the trails for the footprints, that's how it was before, so this is how it looks on live. And
Yeah,
you
it
can
was
see the
really hard
first
to
couple
see.
Footprints there, but as soon as it goes into the grass, it becomes impossible to see. I think of all the things, this is the main thing that people complain about. So if we look at the new version, it is
Much brighter.
significantly,
Nice, nice,
more
nice.
visible, so you can
Getting hyped for a game I've never played. Well, you should play it
All we
then.
had to do was inject the animals with radioactive goo.
That's
and
all it took.
Play it. It's free. It's awesome. Sink a bajillion hours into this game like I have.
Wow.
a couple things
Consigned
we
to the
don't
Lotus.
have images for. We have visual feedback when you get a roar success, and that's mostly for anyone that's hearing impaired, so that you actually don't have to like listen to the roar. You have some backup there that you can look at.
Cool.
We have when you with your scope, you can actually see a little blink for the general direction that animals are in. It doesn't mark them directly, but at least you know which direction to turn to look. So basically, you don't have to kind of just guess based on the sound. And there's a bunch of other little changes here and there for that, but those are overall the main things for conservation.
So, okay, but what if I broke my arm and I want to step
We
Wow.
have auto melee coming to Warframe.
Wow, that was nice.
For the longest, since the dawn of time,
Coincidence!
since the dawn of time, man has yearned to harness the power of Warframe's melee. And with all of the amazing animation work that has happened in all our combos,
I love that.
players have been able to spam
He's like, what if
the
I
melee button
wink,
to
wink,
achieve
nudge, nudge,
forward
broke my
combos,
arm?
neutral combos, any number of things. So Meg, go ahead and spam that E button. Danny, come over to gameplay. Look at her go.
Oh, look at me go.
Look at her go.
Oh, I'm amazing.
Now,
I'm
what
amazing.
if you just held E?
My wrist is broken.
What if I just held E?
What if you just held?
Oh, let me just take a sip.
So-
of my-
I really like this.
Yeah.
I really, really
So
like
auto
this.
melee is as simple as it's just a feature in the game by default. You can choose to hold or you can choose to sequence steps. It is up to you.
Cool.
If you want to hold, hold. If you don't, don't. There's like one or two caveats. I think glaives are exempt from this and the wolf sledge because they have the ranged combos. So
That makes sense.
yeah, so you can, someone perhaps only with one workable gaming arm could just
Wow.
hit E. That's it. That's auto melee.
That's it.
Yeah, as
That
I
makes a lot of
mentioned,
sense.
I'm pretty sure I mentioned this on.
Hope I'm having a good day.
on
I would say I'm having a pretty good day.
There is another feature we're adding.
I hope you are
to
having a
kind
fantastic
of
day.
like a little extra wrinkle to this. Unfortunately, we couldn't get it polished properly on time, so we're actually going to hold out a melee back, but don't ask me why, but we decided to push it ahead.
Oh, there's the news.
So it feels so. There is a little bit more that's going to come on the.
I can't wait for the console transfer. Yeah, that's coming
we'll-
hopefully
we'll
soon.
Talk about that when you're close.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll
Just
talk
know
about that
there is
today.
One more thing, because I know a lot of people are going to say, "Well, now I'm."
Are you
you
talking
know,
about perfect heavy attack?
Yeah, but that's not till later in the year. We separated this from that just so we could get auto melee out sooner.
Well, it's good to get it in front of players who might, have a broken arm.
That is.
They could play.
Wow, they really like to point that out.
What a world we live in. Auto melee is here. All right, and last but not least, in this quality of life section, we've just updated the new update history screen.
Yes.
Hold on, Danny, don't do it yet, don't do it yet, don't do it yet,
Don't
don't
do
do
it
it
yet,
yet,
don't
don't
do
do
it
it
yet,
yet, don't
don't
do
do
it
it
yet, don't do it yet. Here we go. All right, when you log into Warframe for the first time, when an update pops, you get a little screen with your Warframe
Oh.
kneeling there with a big old wall of text.
That's
that
really
reads by
nice.
itself, so please appreciate
Please
that.
read it.
It's like in Destiny when they do that. I really like
And
that.
it is honestly just a wall of text that tries its best to summarize the update in as many less bullet points as it possibly can. But now we've updated the history screen to really show you way better.
Oh,
how to
man, I
use it,
really like
give you
that.
options to really navigate. You can go to the patch notes. You can go to the market. It's really just much better.
Yeah, I'm a believer that generally no one reads. So I think just showing cool images and just having like the items there and just bullet points. I mean, I hear even.
He's
presidents
not
do
wrong. A
bullet
lot of
points.
people don't
So you
read.
can just like look at the things and just click on them and get kind of information there for all the different things. Also, this screen actually has history. So that means when you come in 2 years, you can click on it and still see every major update when we released and you can see everything that we changed.
And because Pablo's a believer that no one reads, if you want to read more about all this, check out our dev workshop. Just live.
Exclamation
Yeah.
point, accessibility.
Yeah, just go read about it in the dev workshop. You'll love it. You'll love it. Our team spent so long writing them,
Oh,
so
my
you can spend a long
good.
time reading them.
People read,
Good
but when you
stuff.
sign in, I think you want to
Oh, yeah, you get
in
excited.
there. You want to get in
yeah,
there.
yeah, I get it. I get it.
Especially when
I'm
playing
not mad, I'm
Yu-Gi-Oh.
not mad.
As you can see, we put platinum items on that page, so you can just buy those cosmetics.
Who needs to read when you can just
right
shop?
when you log in.
Who needs to read?
We appreciate it.
Cards
You
with
don't get
encyclopedia
fed if you don't
text?
buy them.
Yes.
They haven't let me leave the office since 10
You gotta
o'clock.
pay
She
your.
can't fix her arm unless
That's
you.
right.
No, I'm kidding.
Yeah.
All right, that is the end of the accessibility quality of life workshop. We're going to move into one of the heftier ones.
Are we going to do the HUD stuff? Are you going to do the HUD icon things?
Oh,
Isn't
did I
that
miss
fun?
that?
Yeah.
Oh, I did. Oh, my bad. My bad. I'm so sorry. Keep me honest.
There's a really
Aw,
good thing
snap.
coming in the
I'm
accessibility.
so sorry. I'm so sorry. Buffs and debuffs in the pause menu, Pablo.
Okay, I want us to walk through an Octavia player's life.
Oh no.
You're Octavia. You're buffing your allies. You're dancing your heart out. You are hitting those BPMs. You are grinding. You are grooving. Your squad mates look over at you and say, "What the hell are all these icons?" You go back to your ship. You cry. You cry some more.
Yeah, so no, just
Great
move right
setup.
along.
Great setup.
Yeah, basically we have a whole bunch of buffs. In fact, we checked and it's over 900 of them. So basically,
I couldn't believe that when I was watching it. I was like, no, 900. Yep.
yeah, so there's a lot of icons that often it's very hard to know what they are, especially if you're just starting the game and you're just seeing like little symbols appear, you don't know what.
Oh wow, I have a lot of
now
those.
You can essentially press escape and they'll stay there, so you can hover and kind of understand what they are. Now, as I said, we have 900, so they all have names because they've always had names, but descriptions we're going to fill over time.
You can see the PH. They're working in progress, okay? Helen's got 900 to do. Leave her alone. Let her do her
By
thing.
like 850, it's gonna be like, please stop this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Sure, I can turn this
does
into a
nothing.
stat
Yeah.
stick.
Delete it.
More shield, less shield.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's gonna take.
I
us
should
a
be
while
going.
to
All right, you
go
have a
through
good
all of
one.
them. This is so in this update
You
can
have a
expect
good
to
one.
see icons and names, so at least it gives you some reference of what is it that you're looking.
By the way,
at.
thank you for the follow.
More damage.
Illices?
Damatron.
Damage.
I'm gonna assume it's
but
Illices. Thank you for the
descriptions
follow.
We will fill over a longish time.
All right. Also in accessibility that I missed, so sorry, is, and we talked about this earlier.
Another
was
Tower
the
Forge
weapon
shard.
tree
Excuse
displays
me.
And upgrade. So, Danny, if you'd like to go to my gameplay, please and thank you.
Well, there you go, guys. Hopefully
our
you got
example
both
today
Tower
is
Forge
the new
shards.
Dork Clave. Damn it.
You almost said dork.
The new Dorklave.
Every other attempt you get it.
Oh
right,
my
so-
god. Obviously, the description exists here, and it has a bit of a
Excuse
passive
me.
effect to it.
I have not
but
put any
it would be
shards
nice
on
to know this
Wisp.
information
What
while
can
I'm
I
on
put
my
on
upgrade
you?
screen while I'm putting my mods on. So what do we have here, Pablo?
Yeah, essentially it's kind of in the same vein. Every weapon that has a special trait.
What is
anything
this?
that would
Max
make it work
energy,
different,
effectiveness,
and
effectiveness,
unless you
casting
read the
speed.
description, you wouldn't know about it. Is now surface
People don't
here.
read.
People don't read, exactly.
I feel like we're heading into a corrosion
Now, at
meta,
least there's
maybe.
something that looks different here whenever you go to a weapon, and also the descriptions in here will tend to be much more detailed. Like they'll have actual numbers and stuff, whereas a lot of the descriptions that you find in most weapons, actually, I was surprised that this one had numbers. Most of the times we just put like flavor stuff on those descriptions, so you have to go and check the wiki to understand.
I love the yellow wisp color. Me
So
too.
now
I really like it a
information
lot.
over here, so that you kind of know what's
If you
going
want, I
on
can
as
give it to
you're
you.
Modding.
Oh my god, and someone just said Incarnate in Arsenal in chat.
Well,
Someone
Yeah,
just
that's-
you
yeah,
wait.
Yeah, just you wait.
Just you wait. All right, that is the end of our accessibility dev workshop. Exclamation point accessibility. If you'd like to check all that out, nitty gritty. All
I think
right,
duration is
now
better.
We move on to what is the more hefty quality of life workshop.
Yeah, that wasn't even the hefty stuff.
Whoa.
Are you
Sorry,
guys ready?
Why don't we
for
just
more?
let's get a word from our sponsors.
No, no,
and
let's
then-
no, 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 we got this. We got
Okay,
this.
okay,
We
okay.
got this. We can't.
Okay.
I don't want to go after that.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, before.
All right, we're getting into the hefty one, which is our
Major QOL.
major QL of system changes and general quality of
All right,
life.
let's see.
All right.
First
This is
and
a big
foremost.
list. Yeah. I'll blast.
Ooh,
through
they're
it.
doing a
I
shield
typically
gating
like to
overhaul.
Go along on the ones that need more support. Firstly, the focus lens.
They're
conversion
changing
is a big buff.
Nightwave?
This is really just focus can be
Ooh.
grindy. There's a lot of focus schools. If you ever wanted to complete them all, it might take some time. We've simply buffed the rate at which affinity is exchanged for focus across all lenses. Percentage increases, so you're just getting more focus. And additionally, when you hit up the conversion board,
Yay.
it'll actually give you focus itself. So you're
Making it
playing,
easier to
seeing
get
conversion
focus.
board, it'll worth
Yay.
5,000 focus, and I believe it's distributed equally among things that you
No,
know.
it's the same as the tracks. It essentially
right.
gives it to you to whatever school of focus you have selected.
Oh, okay, so it's not the distributed one. Okay. And then, yeah, just lenses give more focus is the end of that
Easy
one.
peasy.
Yeah. The main reason for the convergence ones is sometimes you find yourself in situations where it appears and there's no enemies around because you just cleared a wave or whatever, and it can be very frustrating. So now you get like a little extra just from picking it up.
It's
so
like a candy.
It's like a candy.
Speaking of candy, shields.
shields.
Yes, so this is actually going to be the biggest section, I think, to discuss, and I'll let you do it.
Are they going to get rid of shield gating?
No, it's fine.
Yeah, so shields basically, shields have always been like less preferred than health and armor. Most people don't put in redirection, things like that. And we felt like they needed some love. Right now, you're bizarrely incentivized to have lower shields. so that shield gate can activate faster, which really kind of works against kind of what you would expect, that having more shields should make shields stronger. So
Nintendo use Warframe weapons now?
several
No.
changes. Starting with shield gate will now scale based on how many shields you have. So if you're around 350 shields, 360, something like that, you have the exact same shield gate duration as you have on live right now. Anything above, it grows all the way to 2.5. I think the one in live right now is 1.33. You can get all the way to 2.5.
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, you guys listen to that? So basically with shield gating now, the more shields you have, the more shield gating will work.
It works in live. If you have
That's
regenerated
interesting.
1% of your shields or 99% of your shields, you get the same shield duration, the bottom one. We changed it so now it actually grows linearly. So if you're at 50% shields, you're going to get half the shield gate duration and not just the lower one. So you basically have, yeah, it is way better protection.
They're incentivizing you to have more shields for higher shield gating.
Shield regen and a bigger shield capacity.
The other change that came with that is right now shields on the live build diminish all damage taken. by
Hildren fun?
25%.
Oh yeah, Hildren's gonna be
Bumped out
amazing. Do you know how much
50%,
shields
so
I have as
essentially you now
Hildren?
have a 33%
I want to try and get 10,000.
damage received, and the main reason for that is sometimes shields feel like paper and they just kind of disappear very quickly. So we just want to make them a little more resistant.
And this applies to companion shields as well, which is why the EHP buff may have felt very large, and that's because shields now mitigate more damage, just as a stat.
Obviously, for anyone that uses the famous Decaying Dragon key, you can think of yourself, well, if it scales with the size of my shields, that means the Decaying Dragon key no longer works. And that is true. Decaying Dragon key strategy is pretty bad now. So what we did is we basically made it into, we did the classic make a change into a feature. So we now have a mod that essentially does what the old Dragon key did. Sets your shield gate to 1.33 because it's exactly what,
Oh, that's nice. Instead of having to equip a key, they're gonna give you a
reduces your
mod.
shield spike,
I'd say that's better.
5% of what they were. So it essentially does the same, but now you have to pay a mod slot for it.
Yeah, and I think for that we are giving the mod away for
Rip Nidus, no, Mr. No Shield.
for the weekend
I mean, I
launch.
think
So
Nidus
it's
is
got the
just gonna be
launch
different
back
'cause
to
he's
mod,
not got
which
any
is a
shields.
corrupted mod. It will be put in the corrupted vaults where you get your other corrupted mods, but for 1 week, up for free in an alert completely.
Oh, that's really nice. Well, I guess, guys, if you want to get that mod for free,
That's the one.
not gonna lie, I kind of want to make Virgil from Devil
I
May
think a
Cry
big reason
5 for
this is
Excalibur.
The best way to survive in Warframe as we continue to make this game shouldn't be use a gear item from 10 years ago that reduces your shields, because we added shield gating 3 years ago, and both those things happen to work really well together. I love that. I love that players figured it out, but it's not intuitive at all, and it's not very accessible, and it honestly can be a little, it's off-putting. Like, hey, the best way to survive is to use this gear item that happens to work, which is cool. Like, emergent gameplay is cool, and I love that, but we want it to formalize it, ratify it, and make it a true intended shields are actually good system versus don't.
I kind of see what they're saying. I'm kind of mixed on it. I'm kind of mixed on it because, like, it's kind of like with Minecraft, how you can get a lot of iron from iron golems. It's just like, don't. A lot of people will be like, don't fix it, but I kind of understand this because they're just like, oh, let's give it to people. And I feel like what they're trying to say is we're trying to give this to you in a different way, so you don't have to use an old item. So we don't like that, I guess.
With these changes, they will actually be useful.
I guess the difference between this and Minecraft is Minecraft is single player, so.
We're gonna go to Warframe level up stats.
Yeah. Okay. So this one is
Pop quiz.
yeah.
We have a pop quiz for it.
This one is both a gigantic change and a change that you probably won't even notice. So
Favorite kind.
it's
Insert
both things
slide
at
one,
once.
Danny.
Slides 1.
Yeah.
Okay,
So
you're good at math, Steve. Tell me.
your rank 30 Excalibur has 300 health. You add a vitality mod with 440% health. How much health do you have?
This makes my eyes. This makes me cross my eyes. Yep.
So if you've ever played Warframe, you know that
1200?
the answer is 740. Which
Really?
is a bit of a weird math. You wouldn't expect that 440% of 300 health would get you there. But the reality is that that percentage applies on the number of the health number that you had at rank 0, which is not a number you see for long, and it's not something that's
Are they
exposed,
gonna
so it's
change
very hard to
that?
kinda
Are
understand
they gonna give us
why,
more stats?
for anyone that's just starting the game. So what we did is we changed it so that the level up stats now apply directly to
Yo,
the base. So
that's
that means
amazing.
Any mods that you put on grow the.
So let's
the
say you have
base
300
and
health,
that-
it should
that
be
entire stat.
1200.
Obviously, that means that we cannot keep vitality at 440%, or it would be insane. So we kind of redid all the numbers, not only to simplify that, but also to raise the floor. What that means is basically when you don't have mods, you're now a little higher on health, but then with the mods, you basically end up kind of the same place. So you can see in that example, you have the old health at
Dope.
300, now it's 370.
Yeah.
The armor grew by 15, and then the shields grew by 70. And essentially, a rank 30 Excalibur with no extra mods has 36% more EHP. But then if you put on the max mods, if you put
No
on
more
the
squish,
Vitality,
agreed.
Resurrection, and the steel fiber,
Am I winning? I am always winning.
7% higher. And the main reason for that 7% is the change we talked about earlier, where shields now absorb more damage.
Yeah, it's not actually a statistical change in the raw numbers, it's a damage mitigation change. However, to be clear, if we've done our job right here, you probably won't notice anything, except easier.
It'll be clearer.
Yeah, it'll just be clearer.
Yep.
That's the goal. Yeah, so flow, people are saying prime flow is going to be crazy now. It is not, you're not getting a prime flow multiplier on your max tank of gas. It's just, because it was always applying to your base rank 0 energy pool.
That you couldn't see anymore because you were
couldn't see.
obviously
The one you
rank
couldn't
30. Yeah.
So now that it's applying to the final number, which is a much larger
Explain
number,
what's
then the
happening to this
percentage
pure
can be
noob.
smaller.
A lot
And
of the big
basically you end
changes.
up around the same place, but everything is clearer now, and also elevates the floor, like I was saying. So
I'm
any
gonna
of the
grab some
things you didn't
screenshots for
wanna-
later, though.
Any of the things you didn't mod, then you have higher, right? So
Yeah. People are saying it's Warframe's first stat squish. Like, no, it's just
It's a clarity pass.
It's a
I think.
clarity
It's a
pass.
clarity
Yeah.
pass,
Like Reb said, you shouldn't notice anything, but it'll be much clearer that your health, shield, and like those values should be much clearer at a glance what you're going to be getting.
Yeah, we might need to do a clarity video on that because if people see lower numbers on their mods,
yeah, but at the same time, like if you actually are more into like the maths, all the accounting. of
Howdy,
things,
hello.
mods like bigger that have a prime version, for example, now are stronger because the bases are stronger. So there's some winners there. The convergence point, that's for that, where kind of you start higher. So obviously, if you start higher and you end up at the same time, that means there's a point that you kind of start going lower.
Where's
that
my-
point is 2 Umbra mods at max. So just for more nerdy.
The Dev Workshop has a lot of maths in it if you are interested in
every
looking at that.
Warframe is statted out for you in there, all 53.
Oh, you know what I didn't mention on the companion one?
Oh my god.
So obviously, what you just saw also doesn't affect companions because
Companion ranks were so crazy.
the companion ranks were insane. So companions no longer have ranks, by the way, but they were
Stats
fine.
that scale with ranks, to be
Stats-
clear. They still have ranks for your mod capacity. They just don't have scaling stats.
Because only a few of them had it. It was hopeless. Anyways, but Link Vitality, they had Link Vitality, but they also had the Vitality, I think it was called Enhanced Vitality.
Correct.
Enhanced Vitality was really bad compared with Link Vitality. There were no real scenarios where it was better. So now we bumped that up, and it's changed.
Just a lot of changes, it looks like.
I would say that was okay.
Yeah.
Sure is.
We have one at a
It's
time.
useful sometimes.
Some mods are good sometimes. The Warframe promise.
Sometimes not. We make them useful. All right, we're going to move on to break armor missions. If you're,
Right.
you feel good about
Yep.
that? Okay. Moving on to break armor missions.
My
we have
goodness,
some
this is just a long dev
general
stream.
Quality
Not a complaint,
of
though.
life changes, as Taylor put it.
Quality.
Oh, Taylor!
It hurts. It hurts.
I'm gonna literally write or say what Taylor wrote because it's amazing.
Which she mentioned, shout out to Scott, who submitted them in Perforce as
okay.
if Call was writing his own Perforce CL. It
Okay.
is so
Scott did
funny. Scott Mellinson. Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Yeah.
Yeah, like he wrote his,
In character,
he
check
wrote
in.
it. Yeah, it's
Oh
so
my
good.
God,
Or
okay.
like inspired by. Sorry, Scott, I
All
didn't
right.
mean to call you out there. You're the best.
So our quality of life changes for the break armor missions are: Call see more. Call now has loot radar and enemy radar. Call go fast. Call's max speed and overall walking speed has been increased. Call earn stock. We've added stock pickups to break armor missions, and Call will now find additional weapons next to his fallen brothers as a way to add more variety to overall gameplay.
Nice.
Have I read to ban
Little bit of a
people?
lift
Yes,
for,
I
break
have.
armor,
Not recently though. Most of you guys have been pretty
I'll
chill.
just lower it a little bit on the stock one, just because I know that's going to be a little more tricky. Essentially, if you guys, whenever you play a card mission, you're often like looking around for pickups or whatever to find them. So obviously now you have the loot radar, so that will make it easier. But even when you don't find one, now you'll find a little crate with a tiny bit of stock, just so that you get something when you're looking around, and you don't feel like you just went down a corridor and got nothing for it. Essentially, that's kind of the vibe of it.
Yep, there's 5 stock pickups per mission. All right, moving on.
Does YouTube have a timeout system? It does, yes.
Nightwave changes.
Trying to blitz through those.
I'll
We're
blitz.
running low on time.
3, 2, 1. We're adding 3 permanent weekly acts intended to be unlocked with regular Warframe gameplay. For the next series, we've done a complete act audit with the goal of reworking, removing, and adding new challenges to the system. Acts are getting changes that we felt reasonable to do.
So there is a dev workshop on this.
There is a dev workshop that will list it all out to reduce the grind, to complete some acts, and expand in the ways players can actually complete them.
I mean, I
And
felt
for
like
the
it
first
wasn't
time
that
when you
bad.
log into Nightwave series, when we have a new one that pops up, you're going to get a screen that kind of highlights at a glance what Nightwave
And
can
it's
offer
all
you.
pictures, so you don't have to read it.
No reading.
Oh,
required.
no reading necessary.
Yeah, so the TLDR there is permanent acts are in addition to everything else, and those are ones
You should
that
time out me? No, I don't feel like I need to. I don't want to time
your
out
life a bit
people.
easier to progress in Nightwave.
Sorry, no, they replace some weeklies.
Well, yes, but they're just always there.
Yeah, they're always there. And the main idea is, like, we still like the Nightwave kind of makes you go to different parts of the game, but we thought it was too much that all the acts do that. So now 3 of them are basically things that you're going to get just by playing normally, completing
cool.
missions, killing enemies, and whatever. So you'll basically get a little bit just from playing, and then the other ones are, like,
I gotta go now? Alright, you have a good one then.
Make you go and
We'll
do
see you
this
later.
particular- Go murder a thumper or whatever, right? So.
Excuse
So
me.
that's coming, partial release. Some of it will be live in our Nightwave, like when this update
Yeah,
goes
like
live.
we can't change Nightwaves from like daily to weekly because then there's that standing issue if you're like currently in the middle of a Nightwave. But we do have some changes that'll be coming in this update to current acts that just kind of change the requirement for them. So instead of getting 10 of this, you gotta just get 5, stuff like that, just to kind of reduce it.
Yeah, I have in the notes that we removed 12 acts that we saw feedback as not being fun. We reduced the requirements on around 25 of them, and there will be 14 new acts.
Yeah, so the reduced requirement ones will be in this update. Other ones when we do the next Nightwave.
Yeah, which will be this year.
All right.
Damage.
and
I'll just take
attenuation.
this one pretty quickly. This is only in the context of Archons and Archon hunts. We do have damage attenuation, aka damage pillows, on these boss units, which lead to like kind of 2 paths. If you don't have the build that one-shots them, you're usually, I think you like to say, chopping wood.
Yep.
You know, you're just shooting away, waiting for the damage pillows to kick in.
Oh, man.
What we've done with the initial goal was sometimes you can be in an Archon fight for 25 minutes, depending on if you're playing with people that don't really know the meta. So we've just taken the damage pillow, this is a visual metaphor. Right now it's like, it lets this much damage in over the attenuation, and we've kind of made it like that. So we've just made it so that you'll be doing more damage to Archons more frequently.
That's
the intention
nice.
is to shave off, on average, if you're not using your one-hit builds, shave off the time it takes to complete an Archon run. This dev workshop, it will be live after this. It'll go through how it's going to impact the spread of ways that you deal damage to the Archons, because right now, criticals roll after the damage attenuation. It's just kind of all over the place. So we're just
They're just adjusting the
widening
damage
gap so
for
that people with
specific
high-range
bosses.
fire
That's nice.
weapons with other things can do more damage. The pillows have essentially just been blasted to be more damage gets in. Damage is calculated to try and make them go faster for players that, find them a little too long. And that's basically.
Well, that's nice of them to do.
Yep. All right. We'll move right along to barrel scaling. Pablo, you made a lovely video for us.
Is that
didn't
even
you?
on this?
No, it's
Barrel
not.
Scaling? Oh my god. Okay,
But
this
it
is
is.
actually going to save Warframe. This is
it.
This is the one we've been waiting
Before,
for.
barrels were the worst. Enemies would laugh at your barrels. Look at them laughing. They see your barrels, they don't care.
Oh,
But now they care.
They
Dead.
do care.
They scale.
Yeah, so basically, it's essentially that. The barrels were just kind of for funsies before, because they didn't really do enough damage to have any impact to enemies. So now they do, and depending on how close the enemy is to the barrel, sometimes
Oh,
they
that's
insta-kill an
nice.
enemy.
So
Yeah,
barrels will
they're further
actually
away,
hurt the
they take
enemies.
a lot of damage, but they don't fully die.
Yeah, so we'll be expecting barrel montages after this update releases.
I'm
What
excited
the best
about
barrels.
that.
take your barrel
Am I
before
playing
video.
this, or is it pre-recorded?
We'll compare
What do you
notes
mean,
in
is this
October.
pre-recorded? This is a live stream. It's on Twitch right now.
Am I right?
They mock me, but I actually really care about this stuff because I find like interactive things like that in levels are really cool.
Oh, they're great.
They're
yeah.
great. This is the best.
Enemy scaling.
The best
Yeah.
day ever.
People
That's so
love
great.
barrel frame. This
Yep.
is perfect.
Barrel frame.
All right, going
Do a
back
barrel
to that column
roll.
we saw earlier about incarnate evolutions. If you're involved in the incarnate system, you know that you pick a perk and you're set with that perk for life. You're locked in.
Forever.
Now you're not.
Yeah, we basically made it
Gameplay,
so
Danny?
at least swapping them around, you can now do directly in the arsenal, so you don't have to go
Oh,
to
that's
Caballero to
nice.
swap them around. You still have to go to Caballero to unlock, to install your incarnate adapter. Essentially anything that's like an actual progression of the
I like that you don't have to go to Caballero to do that. That was kind of annoying, just gonna be honest with you.
You can now do it directly here at your convenience.
Do the barrels do friendly fire?
They do friendly fire, but it's extremely reduced, so you basically it's not impossible for you to murder
Scaling
yourself.
Gotta be a
Fire.
gamer. Gotta be a gamer. Speaking of being a gamer, if you are a gamer, you might have
Guys, I
gone
think I'm a
through
gamer.
Steel Path Circuit and gotten all your incarnates. So what's next for you? What else can you acquire?
Well, if you're
What
rank
do?
9 in the Duviri opportunity, whoosh, there's new rewards.
Not gonna lie, I picked mine already. Sorry, Pablo.
Yeah, so basically you can you get all the options for incarnates just as usual. But if you want, if you unlock that particular intrinsic, you can now select a ribbon instead. A ribbon
That's
or
nice.
basically there's the
I
three
mean,
main types appear there for you to choose.
ribbon
so
mods are
you have something to do once
always
you
a bonus.
went through all the incarnate adapters and you
Ugh, excuse me.
There you go.
And that's it. We're done. That part.
Yeah.
Oh, no.
Did we miss anything? You good?
I have a few.
Give her. Go. I love it.
What do you got?
What do you got?
We did a pass on mod description revisions. Basically, we changed about 50 mod descriptions to be more clear. Just things that were kind of
Awesome.
confusing about how they worked before.
Oh,
50 plus
me.
all the Bane mods also got touched, so it's a bunch of different mods that got
That's nice.
got updated. The finisher types. So basically, there's a lot of things like decrease and things like that, or an augment for in arrows that was tied to finishers that wouldn't trigger from mercy finishers or from ground finishers. Basically, we had like a distinction between finisher, ground finisher, and mercy finisher. So now all of those would respond to the same. Basically, they would trigger the same events, and also ground finishers will now deal true damage. So they're quite a bit stronger.
It's a shame you changed Hydroid's passive that doesn't knock him down anymore.
Yeah, maybe
Reverse
now,
reverb.
maybe now you'll miss it.
No longer get ground.
And that's it.
All right. Exclamation point system QOL if you would like a link to the dev workshop.
That's like
of all-
legit impressive, guys.
What do you
That's
think?
great, That's
Are you
great.
sweating over there? You enjoying
We're
yourself?
actually we're being reviewed right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah.
They're
That's
reviewing
wild.
our work.
Please.
So
I love
Keep
the
job.
person in chat. Actually, I don't. Who's like, game should have shipped this way. yeah.
I'm afraid to
10
say
years ago.
it doesn't.
Imagine if it
It
did.
doesn't quite work that way, my friend.
You can't rework Hydroid if Hydroid
It
doesn't
doesn't
exist.
exist. Yeah,
It's
yeah.
very difficult.
I think the clarity is great, and the changes
Yeah,
of
it's
scaling.
really
I'm
impressive.
very curious what will happen with builds with the changes of shield.
Yeah,
I want more
It's
Tenno
very
It
customization.
is quite significant.
Yep.
I
And
throw it at
We
him.
will obviously be
I don't know.
watching, monitoring when this goes out. Love your constructive feedback. I know
Yep.
we just put out 5 developer workshops, and I understand
That's a lot of
So if
workshop.
you just want to link to the developer workshop.
Holy
or
cut.
you can
Sorry for the yawning, by the
exclamation
way.
point
As
workshop,
soon as we're
and
done
you
here,
can
I'm
see
gonna
this on
stop
the-
recording.
Comes out next
all
year.
of this comes out October 18th.
October
Just take a
18th.
rest.
Way.
Oh my
It
god.
can't come out
But
that
wait,
soon.
but wait, do you know what else?
There's more.
There's more.
Guys, are
Are they gonna talk about
We're not done.
crossplay?
Also coming with the Abyss of Dagoth update on October 18th is Grendel Prime.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about him.
So long. Our sweet baby Grendel.
Come on over to yeah. Oh, there he is.
So cool.
Oh, look at those.
He looks like a
tusks,
stag
baby.
beetle.
Look at those tusks.
Oh my god, he looks so good. He is getting a Prime trailer, which will be launching closer.
Looking fun.
And it's looking very fun.
Yeah.
So we got Grendel Prime. Coming with Grendel Prime is the Xylock Prime, of course.
Nice.
And even more, of course, it's the potato on a stick. The Masseter Prime.
I'm so glad this.
Look at that.
this
Potato stick crime.
Look at it go.
It's the most insane intricate melee weapon we
it's
have.
amazing.
It's ridiculous.
It's like a
Literally
rototiller. I love it.
Yeah, it is
so good.
So many
potato.
times I tried.
Oh, goodness.
Also coming with Grendel is a Prime Sindana, the Sumba Prime
Yeah.
Sindana.
Oh my gosh,
and
that's
the ephemera
sweet.
that you saw earlier
Nice.
is the Oni Prime.
They're making him look like a
which
butterfly.
It's very dainty for our boy Grendel. I
No,
think
it
it's
is
incredible.
No, it's-
Are you
It's
referring
incredible.
to
And I also
Grendel
got
or are
some
you
more
referring
facts
to
for you. You
me?
guys wanna see it?
Yes.
Okay, wait, don't
you're
look at
making
this
me
one
nervous
though.
now.
Don't look at this
That's
one.
pretty cool.
That's pretty cool, right?
That one's very
It works
pretty.
for me.
on,
It works
Jeff.
for me. Jeff
Yeah.
is pausing though,
Yeah,
but it
that
works for me.
It looks like midnight colors from Twilight Princess. Is that what it is?
My girl. My girl. Actually, don't know what's it. Oh, this was just like we can play with random colors. Wow.
Oh my god.
Okay. Ooh, that's kind of cool.
Yeah,
I don't think so. Keep hitting it.
It looks incredible.
Okay, that's more my
Knew you.
style.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
there
come
it is.
on.
That was not bad.
Come on.
But I did do a little bit of fashion frame with that Oni ephemera because it honestly is very tasteful on a lot.
The
of
ephemera is very
Oh,
pretty.
Oh,
her.
yeah,
Yeah, that works.
I might have to buy that ephemera. If it's only available
That's
through.
awesome.
This is the one frame that Skyers complimented me on, and I'll never stop saying that.
Oh, thanks, guys.
If that ephemera is only
So
available
nice.
through
Oni ephemera
Prime
works on some
release,
renaissance
I will
elements.
have to
I think
buy
I'm sorry, it's just
not the whole
those.
thing, but maybe
The
just the
deluxe skin.
accessories.
He go fast. Look at him
that
go.
looks so good.
Look at him go, Jeff.
The skin looks amazing.
Yeah.
It's like the.
Garden
Do
language.
you remember when
I do like the skin
Do
a
you remember when
lot.
Homer made the makeup gun for Marge?
Oh, that's pretty though. It's good stuff.
Anyways, Grendel
Makeup
Prime
gun.
and all of those Prime additions will be coming with the Abyss of Vigoth update.
Yeah, so the day that update launches on all platforms, you'll be able to get your hands on all those changes, those 5 dev workshops, the brand new frame, the new abyssal beacons, sort of treasure map, ghost ship, syndicate missions.
I really do love how Dagoth is going to be accessible. That means that you guys got to start saving up those syndicate points.
I like it.
Neediest update.
Let's do 1,000 platinum before we talk about cross save.
Oh, good. They are going to talk about cross save. Good. Holy cow, this stream is almost 2 hours long.
No,
I don't know how I'm
next
going to whittle
update
this
is
down.
Vigoth
Yeah,
Deluxe.
and when we get to the dev stream to talk about that,
You're excited?
breaking news about that.
Is it the? No, I actually don't.
Again, I'm going to have to go back and grab screenshots of the
almost so
pictures.
cool.
Is it the fish?
It's too cool.
No, it's not the fish.
No.
I shouldn't have
Sorry,
said
stop,
anything.
stop.
Yeah, it's really
1,000
cool.
platinum has gone to Danny.
Hey, Danny.
Danny, is that
Danny.
you?
Danny.
2007.
Congratulations, you have won 1,000 platinum. Please whisper the Warframe Twitch channel you're watching right now with your in-game alias platform and play Warframe, and we'll get you your 1,000 platinum. Danny 2007.
Whoa.
All right, show
There
that
we go.
asset that you know and love from 10 Live. We
Oh,
did
it's so
announce
nice.
on 10 Live that cross-platform save is coming in 2023. That is still the goal. That is still the plan.
It's
that
still
is still what we're-
2023.
It is
Still
still
2023.
2023. Also mentioned during 10 Alive is that we were going to have some behind-the-scenes code that is in Abyss of Dagoth that is going to lead to the rollout of eventually cross-save. And one of those things is the clan system and how that's going to function overall.
Yes, we're doing a merge so that we have, a single source of truth for clans and social under the hood, and the Dagoth update will.
Hey, look, another Gorgon Wraith
that.
blueprint.
Yes, and there will be something the players notice, so I assume that's what we're going to talk
That's
about.
what I'm about to
Okay,
say.
you go right ahead.
For the Abyss of Dagoth update, we are adding cross-play clans. So if you opt in, that's going to let you invite players from other platforms to join your clan. It also shows if you have a clan advertisement on other platforms, they can see it, they can request to join your clan cross-play. Now I know this is a cross-play feature, but like you said, it's part of a much larger initiative behind the scenes for cross-save when it comes to clans and comes to dojos. So there will
Awesome.
be behind-the-scenes code
Awesome,
involved
awesome
in that
stuff.
that is going to result in things later on, but this is kind of the first step
Yeah,
as
gotta
we
hoist and
yeah.
move things
I'm
around.
EP, I'm gonna go sleep.
Nothing to
All right, you have a
share
good one.
on, trading or merging right now, we're gonna need more time to give you the true facts versus what we think we are gonna do.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Is
yeah.
the cross play friend stuff isn't in this one either, is it?
I thought the friends list was.
I thought the friends
That
might
might be-
It's at least setting the stage for it. Like
Yes.
I've seen it being tested
Clans
anyway,
are,
right?
yeah, it is
Yep.
being tested right now.
Yep.
Cross-platform friends
Yeah.
is being tested right now.
I'm
Yeah.
curious.
It will be coming. I'm not sure if it's in this update, but
Yep.
we need this update to get there.
Yep.
So that's the point.
Making
Yep.
steps. We are making steps.
Yep.
Does this show
Alright.
this off? It does.
Shall we do Wisp Prime access
Yeah.
before we move on
Yeah.
to what's next? Wisp Prime access.
I don't know. Any news on Warframe for Android? Nope.
Well, I will cover that in a video.
Can't wait. My PC is
I might
moist
just
today.
actually do a short
Where's
video.
your Hydroid player?
Check your
Not in the
cooler.
puddle though.
Check your
Oh,
cooler.
no puddle.
Yeah, no puddle, Pablo.
No problem. RIP.
RIP. All right, Wisp Prime access is going to the lucky Twitch viewer of I can't read that.
Drag
Drag
Drag Thorith. Sound like
Nice.
I'm a list.
Drag Thorith.
Drag Thorith.
Hello, hello.
Drag Thorith.
underscore.
Congratulations, you won a
Drag
Wisp Prime.
Thorith underscore.
I love.
Wisp Prime
Thanks.
access. Please whisper the Warframe
Thanks.
Twitch channel you're watching right now with your in-game alias platform and play Warframe, and we'll get you your Wisp Prime access. Hey, in the next step stream, it'll be Grendel Prime.
Hey!
All right. There's a reason why these two individuals are here.
What?
We can't
We're
work
here
from our
just have fun.
sponsors.
What did you just say? I thought we were.
What do you think of Dagon?
Stream.
She's so cool, eh?
I've seen lots of
I
that.
was, I don't know if they're done yet with the dev stream. I assume they're
I'm
almost
just very
done.
curious what's going to happen with the meta with these quality life
Will you
changes.
join
It's
my
so
clan?
cool.
Will you guys join my clan?
No.
No. And now a word
Depends on
from our
colors.
sponsors.
Soulframe. Take it away, boys.
Oh my god, that is so.
Are they gonna talk about
outrageous.
Soulframe?
Why not?
Why not?
Because Warframe is funding
Yeah, Warframe's our
Soulframe
sponsor.
development, so it's quite the opposite.
Yeah, but you funded this stuff.
Do you
Oh,
have
did
gummy
I?
worms?
Yeah,
No.
you don't give me the worms back. You get the worms.
Okay, here you go.
Danny?
You caught them that time.
God.
We don't have a lot to say about Soulframe, but we have a little bit to say about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how's it going? You put the music video live.
If you go to our YouTube
That's right, they
page-
did have a music video. I have not watched it yet.
Music will take you right there. Look at that.
Oh, it's very pretty.
So the beautiful.
How much
song
money
at
do
the-
I have?
at the
Not a
climax of
lot.
our
I need to make more
live
money,
demo
guys.
At TennoCon, a lot of people were requesting the song, so you can get it today and loop it on YouTube.
Yeah.
Please go listen. It is
Oh,
beautiful.
excuse
Please
me.
go listen and what did they say? Smash the buttons on the smashing.
Oh, yeah, you're gonna be a
crush
YouTuber.
those
Yeah.
buttons between your.
Crush
thick
that
thighs.
like button.
Oh, whoa.
Guys, don't forget to
and,
like
we're
and
gonna be putting up
subscribe to
I
the
think we have
channel if you haven't already.
Yeah,
Preludes
we're gonna
coming.
hopefully do a regular check-in with some of the developers on
Remember that?
kind of
Make
the
this a little bigger
progress of the game. That
Yeah.
we can give insight
for a
to.
moment.
Progress of the game, you say.
Yeah, and if you
Yeah.
want, there's some people just are like, shut up and tell me when the game's out. Obviously, this channel's not going to be for you because we're a bit of ways out working on the game still.
The YouTube channel.
The YouTube channel and the game itself.
And when is this game coming?
When is this free game coming?
But-
Yeah.
It's a pretty big but there.
So we've got the Discord. That is-
Exclamation point
I'm
SF
joining.
Discord.
Yep.
Go to
Whoa.
join.
Exclamation SF Discord. So,
Sarah's in there now.
so
Sarah's
Sarah's
in
in there
there.
waiting
Yeah.
to chat, and Jeff and I are gonna.
Dude, it's almost 4 o'clock.
Okay.
I know.
I'm kidding.
Before Jeff snap, he's going to jump into the Discord, and we'll be in Discord for the next few hours, answering questions that you might have if you're interested in Soulframe.
I'm in it.
I know
Exciting.
there's not a lot to go on yet, and we're still early, so if you are, just shut up and wake me up when the game comes out. Then this isn't for you, but if you want to,
Oh my God, there's people in there.
you want to be early in there, come by and we'll talk to you. And then lastly, I think, which is a little more nerve-wracking
Scary and exciting.
and dramatic,
Yeah.
is, well, I suppose in the same way that we built Warframe, we'd like to build Soulframe with some of you. And that means that in December, we are going to be offering...
We're hoping for December.
In December.
Hoping.
in December.
I got my shards. Congrats.
In December,
I
a
think we
very...
broke Discord. It's too fast.
Okay, well, we'll put slow mode on. In December, we're going to start kind of raffling off slots to play basically the Preludes version of Soulframe, which is the prototype pre-alpha. You thought the beta tag on Warframe was a joke. Well, this alpha tag is not a joke.
That sounds
and
exciting.
So I think this is going to be PC first. Obviously, the game is going to be on many, many platforms. But during this Preludes phase, just for the iteration time, we're going to be inviting small groups of people to come in and give us feedback on really simple stuff like, how does
What are we doing
melee
next?
combat work, the parry system,
Right now, I'm just chilling.
you can run
When
through, you'll be
when the
able to
stream's
run
over, I'm gonna be
through,
done.
what is essentially what you saw in the TennoCon demo, and play that boss fight and explore the Undercity and take
Just
a
kinda
look at
looking.
the Midrath Isle. Play some songs and meet
Yep.
little Avocot, our little sneezing plant sprout folk.
Helping us test out some loops.
So again, if you don't want to see how the sausage is made and see a whole bunch of like broken whip stuff, this is definitely not something you want to be involved in. We'll probably be taking slots from people who signed up and reserved their Envoy title, preferentially from early, and then we'll just kind of be doing them in pockets. So it's not going to be a huge group, but I would like to, if we can we invite someone from chat maybe and give them an opportunity
We
as well
can do a
to be the first into the Preludes in December-ish.
All right.
If you sell this on eBay.
We're gonna do a Soulframe key Twitch picker. Now, it's obviously not gonna do anything right now for you, but we will get you to
Get your
whisper
info,
us.
yeah.
We'll get your email. We'll get it all
Yep.
sorted out so that you will be in that alpha.
It might go until 8:30, or they'll start a new one. I don't know.
Yes, yes. So,
Player King.
Player King X47 the first.
Damn! All right, very important.
The
Player,
first, I can't
Come
believe
on,
it.
really?
That's ridiculous.
That's amazing.
please whisper. The Warframe Twitch channel you're watching right now, we need your email. We're going to chat with you. We'll get all the information we
That's
need
cool.
from you, and then we'll obviously be in connection with you when it gets closer to this
Lucky
alpha.
man.
That's right. And again, if you were a console player, my apologies. The cert stuff does kind of make it a bit of a barrier for us to do this kind of Preludes prototype. So this is going to start on PC, and then we're going to open it up to more platforms. Obviously, our intention is to be on those.
You know, I noticed that Razorback is a great place to level up.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be awesome. It's gonna. I mean, we started talking about how happy TennoCon made us just to be back in person with our community. We're really it's October next week, and we have a great Warframe update. Soulframe is going to be kicking off with this pre-alpha. And then,
Nice.
of course, we
Gotta
will
go.
have
All right, you
a,
go.
October dev
Have a good
stream
one.
and a November dev stream, both of which will be looking towards Whispers in the Walls, which is releasing this year for Warframe as well. So you're getting a content drop in October, and then the next major one will be in December, probably. Don't quote me.
Did you see the YouTube, the Nine Inch Nails?
I probably shouldn't have said December. I don't
YouTube?
think I was supposed to say anything. Oh,
Uh-oh.
I mean,
Oops.
nah, you're fine.
maybe it's November and I'm lying.
Christmas.
I
Anyways.
promise, over deliver.
All right, we made it under 2 hours.
Yay!
Not bad.
It's only 3:53. We have 7 minutes. What do you want to film?
Yeah, what do you want to do?
I'm going to fill my diaper because I really have to pee.
Oh my gosh.
All right, Danny, do you mind just doing the Abyss of the Goth slide? Just the big and we'll just really quickly recap.
Oh my god, people are going to want shield blessings now.
Oh,
For
are they gonna show all of the
Let's-
slides?
Progress.
Hold on. I'm just gonna. Oh, there we go.
Launching October 18th. Our 54th
I'm gonna take
Warframe.
some
our new
screenshots.
Melee weapon, the Doorclave, Clave, whatever.
Thank you.
Digate, whatever.
Just gonna save those.
Case Cosmetics, Dojo Room, we got Void Shell skin.
So I
we
can
got
take
Knights of Nabra stuff.
video
all
later.
Of that quality of life that you listen to us talk about, show you, is all coming. Those reworks are all coming. Grendel Prime and all that great stuff. So that is all October 18th.
Thank
Coming to
you,
all
Warframe, so I could grab a
platforms.
picture
We'll
of
see you after
that.
It's a lot. It's a lot.
Yeah, it's a crazy update, and I want to thank
Feel bad for the people I
Thank you.
stopped
my
gaming
team
with,
made
but that's
this,
okay.
the whole team made this, and obviously we're just kind of here showing you
I'm embarrassing
the
them,
work
like
of a lot of
always.
people. And you know, with this update had worked that seems.
Now after this, I think I'll make a short video, like 5 to 10 minute video, just talking about the new stuff.
So it's crazy the amount of work that they put in.
Yeah, and
just thank you, everyone.
people have been making just incredible decisions and contributions to the team, so very happy to see everyone working together.
Good stuff.
to
Very good
give the
stuff.
community some cool updates. It's been a great time, and I'm
Good
very
dev stream.
happy, and I hope everyone enjoys what's coming.
So October is going to be a big month. 10 VIP, see in Vegas if you're there. We got Quest to Conquer Cancer campaign. Lots of streams coming your way. We got the big update coming. So October is going to be a juicy, juicy month.
Cannot wait.
juicy.
I hope you guys are excited, because I totally am.
Will it be bursting with juice?
All right, that's it for us. See you in 2 hours for prime time. Thank
Whoa!
It's actually true. It's
Awesome.
actually true.
Why don't we just keep going?
no,
Stay
let's
here.
not,
Oh wait,
no.
people are saying how we're gonna get God for Prime. Barrow will have it eventually.
Oh,
Barrow
sorry,
is
yes.
here.
I
Yeah.
had that noted.
I
completely
figured
forgot.
Barokatir will
Will
come
have the
from,
God Prime, as he usually will have the TennoCon items. All right,
I figured.
That's finally it.
I figured Barokatir is gonna have all of that.
Pleasure.
Great shirt.
Oh,
Reb,
thank
thanks
you.
for being here. Great hat.
Yep.
Paulo, thanks for being here and wearing
Nice pants.
pants.
Nice pants.
Danny, thank you for running the stream. Danny, catch!
Danny.
Oh my god. All right, we will see you in 2 hours for prime time. Bye, everybody!
Awesome. Awesome, guys. Holy cow, that was cool. That was really neat. Oh man, I hope you guys enjoyed that, because I totally did. You know what I'm gonna do? Here, hold on. I was gonna go to here real quickly. Oh man. I think I might just record that video now. Here, we're gonna, instead of just like recording another, I'll just do this. Except I might turn off the chat while I do it. Am I gonna stream primetime? No, I do not. I honestly, primetime is one of those things I don't feel like you should stream. I don't know. I don't care if people do it. It's just one of those things that I look at. It's like, that's kind of their thing. Or can I full screen this? I can. Awesome. Awesome. Now I can just zoom in a little bit. Awesome. And what I can do is zoom in a little bit more. Like that. Look at that, guys. Look how cool that is. That was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. It was pretty cool. I thought that was a pretty neat experience. I can't wait for that melee hold. I know a lot of people can't wait for that melee hold. Let's see. Is that chat? That is chat. I need to put chat in its own group. Because VStream has its own chat as well. There we go. Now I can just turn it on and off. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. All right. So I think what we're going to do now for the rest of the stream is I'm going to make a short video. Just kind of hinting or talking about the new things that are coming out. And what I'll do is when I make this in post, I'll add some flair to it. Some cool flair. And the goal is I'm going to try and get this uploaded today. Try. It is 3 o'clock. And I'll be streaming at 10, so I should have enough time to get it uploaded. I should have enough time. It should only take me about an hour or two to upload. Anyway, if you are done watching for today, thank you so much for coming. I appreciate it. Remember to like the stream, follow, all that fun stuff. If you want to stick around while I record this small video bit thing here, awesome. Awesome, awesome. So, that'll be pretty cool. Let me see if I can pull up better pictures of the Warframe slides. Oh, no, get out of there. That shouldn't be on that screen. Okay. Let me scroll down. What I'm actually going to do is pull this up as well. Can I like full screen this? Not really. All right. Finally auto melee so I don't have to break my controller. I know, right? Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing? Okay. Okay. Again, if you are wanting to bounce out now, I do not blame you, but I'm gonna do this. Let me put on some music as well. Or should I do that in post? Excuse me, we'll do that in post. We'll do that in post. I'll add it in my editing. This totally makes sense? What makes sense? You controlling the website while not looking at the screen? What do you mean? It's supposed to be viewable towards you. Look, I've got a little laptop. I've got a little laptop down there. I would point my mouse to it, but I can't. All right. Boop. Ugh. Okay. So here's the fun part. Actually getting through the intro. That's like the hardest part. Is actually figuring out how I want to do the opening as well. It's like if you're like a tier 2 sub and you ever see like how long it takes for me to, it takes me like 5 minutes to actually start this. All right. I think I need to hold on. Oh, it's hot in here. Turn that off. There we go. Okay. Hey everybody, welcome back. This is a short video today. We're going to be talking about the small updates, the big updates coming in update 34, which is going to come out on August 18th. Warframe's newest Abyss of Dagoth update coming down around here. Let's talk about everything that is coming around today. We've got a cool screenshot from the stream that I went ahead and poached. Thank you, Digital Extremes, for that. And we're going to talk about really quickly some of the things that are coming out that you can expect. Number one, Dagoth, the 54th Warframe coming out in Minecraft. In Warframe. Okay, I need to start over now. Minecraft. We're playing Minecraft, guys. Oh man, that was funny. Oh, you know, they didn't even talk about the spell book at all. That sucks. Cheer for the spell book, yeah. New backdrop. Yes, this is my just chatting backdrop. I'm going to be using it tonight a little bit more. All right. I'm just going to hide my mouse here for really quick. Okay. Hey everybody, what's going on? Mom here. I am coming at you with a short video today on the big Warframe update, update 34, Abyss of Dagoth, launching on the 18th of October. I'm going to talk to you really quickly about some of the things that you can expect in this update if you did not get a chance to participate in the live stream that took place not too long ago as of this recording. Number one, Dagoth is a brand new Warframe that you will be able to obtain in the game. She is a horse-based Warframe, and all of her abilities seem to be focused around doing some sort of spells. There is one that was even named Doom, which kind of reminds me of Final Fantasy tactics and tropes. So she is very focused around curses, which makes a lot of sense because she is coming out on Halloween, which is pretty cool. And again, she's based off of a horse, or headless horseman, and she definitely doesn't have a face here. As you can see, there is no face here, or at least there might have been a face here, but there is not one now. She will also come with an alternative helmet that makes her kind of look like a unicorn. And in my personal opinion, after seeing the helmet, it kind of looked like a zombie Urelli kind of unicorn-based thing, which I thought was kind of neat. She'll also be coming with a new weapon that is like a whip and a blade. That sounds kind of dangerous to me. I mean, thankfully, Warframes don't need to worry about hitting themselves, but I'm going to be honest, I would not carry a whip with a blade at the end. That's just me, though. They are also releasing a new dojo room that you can access that will be themed around Dagoth right here, or Daggett. I don't know how her name is pronounced. I'm going to say Dagoth here, and maybe that is correct, and that'll be awesome. And I don't know if it is mentioned here, but the way that you are going to be able to obtain her is going to be a mix of, I believe, the dojo room itself, and you are also going to use the syndicates. If you aren't familiar, there are the 6 syndicates that you can go through in the game. They are the little portal that you can access on the left side of your ship, and you have 6 of them. And you basically get to pick up a beacon. I don't know if they made it really clear. The beacons, you pick up one specific different one from every single syndicate, but basically you pick up the beacon, you go to a specific level, and you pick up the drop that you need in order to craft our Dagoth Warframe here. And that'll be pretty fun. It's actually really neat that they are introducing a new way to use the syndicates, because up until this point the syndicates have honestly not really been a whole lot except for those special mods and special weapons that you can get. And so it'll be really nice that you can use them for more than just that. It's really nice that they're adding a Warframe to that. Other than that, they are also adding Void Shell skins for 3 new Warframes: Protea, Mirage, and Nidus. 3 little random ones there, but those are also fan favorites to a lot of different people. The Halloween event, Nibirius, or Knights of Nibirius, will return. It's very exciting. It's my first one, so I'm excited to jump into it and get into it. They're introducing a couple of new glyphs, skins, a new Syandana, Sentinel accessories. That's also really nice. They are also bringing the Nibirius Lotus skin. So if you ever took part in the Halloween adventure, the Lotus looked a little bit like a vampire during the event. And during this event, you can buy the skin, so it is just a permanent fixture to your Lotus. If you want to make her look spooky all times of the year, it looks like you might be able to do that. Hopefully we'll learn a little bit more as time comes out, but that's pretty cool. They are giving a lot of quality of life reworks. There are quality of life stuff and reworks. I know that Hydroid is getting a massive overhaul. They're basically turning him into a corrosion-based Warframe. hopefully that gives him some more play. I'm really hoping that people decide to play him more because he is really cool, and I have absolutely no biased reasons whatsoever to enjoy him as a Warframe. They're also making a lot of nice little quality of life changes, such as making it easier to see enemies. Some of the mods are getting changed around. They are removing flawed mods from the game, which, you know, is kind of mixed. Some people like them, some people don't. But they're removing some things. They're making some things simpler to see. They are also simplifying Warframe mods and how specific mods work when it comes to health and scaling and specific... There's a lot of little things here. And I will go ahead and, in the description... excuse me. I will go ahead and put the link to this update that you guys can access if you want to read the little intricate stuff that they talked about. Along with that, they are also bringing Grendel Prime. Grendel Prime is exactly what everybody wanted right now. And they are going to be bringing him out eventually as well. I don't think he's coming out exactly in this update, but he is going to be coming out pretty quickly, as opposed to Wisp. Wisp came out after quite a while. It was over 100 days, but it looks like Grendel is coming out like a month or two after Wisp, so that'll be pretty cool. And you can get your hands on him. He'll come with, of course, the prime versions of his weapons, his sign data and such. And that's pretty much it. There was also some news for Soulframe, but this is a Warframe video, so we're not going to talk about Soulframe too much. But there was a little bit of news about that, how eventually they're gonna open up pre-alpha for some people to play and enjoy and all that stuff. But that's pretty much it in terms of an update. So yeah, basically, again, Dagoth coming out on the 18th of October. That'll be a Wednesday. I will definitely be there Wednesday night to play it so that you guys can grind it with me. It sounds like that if you're wanting to grind this Warframe Day 1, make sure to start grinding up points for your syndicates so that you can get the beacons and start grinding for them. They did not tell us how expensive they would be, but if I am to imagine, they will probably not be very cheap. Maybe. We'll see. Anyway, that is pretty much it for me. If you liked, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. If you haven't already, make sure to hit all those socials. Check me out wherever else I am. And I will see you in the next one. Bye. All right. Excuse me. I almost died there halfway through. Man, I haven't done that in a while, where I'm just like recording a video during a stream. I'll be working on that though. I'll try and include some cool little cut-ins and slides and stuff. And of course there'll be some music, some cool music. And I will try to release that at the end of the day. And one of the things I want to do in the future, I guess this is a good moment to talk about it, because we're going to be done here soon. We're going to be done here soon, because, nope, don't exit. Hold on. Oops, wrong button. Hide that for a moment. What I want to do is eventually, I want to do more videos like in this kind of fashion here. I really like the, just chatting kind of screen here. I feel like it works out pretty well, especially when, not necessarily when I'm playing games, because like when I'm playing games, you might want to actually see more of the screen. Like when I'm playing games, I'm going to obviously be doing the computer screen, but when I'm sitting here at in this kind of format, I feel like I'm doing more informational stuff. This is a pretty good, format, my personal opinion, and I like it. So tell me what you guys think, I guess, in the comments or whatever. But that's pretty much it for me today. I'm going to get working on this video. I also have shorts tomorrow I'm going to be working on as well. Shorts, TikTok stuff. And yeah, I will be back tonight for drama stream with me, Lumi, and Mizu. And, excuse me. Yeah, thanks everybody for coming today. I know it was a little bit earlier of a stream. I apologize about that. But dev streams are during a certain time of day. And you know what? That's all right. But for the moment, I am going to go. And I'm going to make this. And I'm going to chill. You guys have been awesome. Thank you for being here today. And I will see you when I